both open, you know.
Yeah, I did that, and then like you get in trouble.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know like you can get in so much fucking trouble. They're like, nope, nope, can't do that. They don't want you going outside of like parameters and shit.
Yeah.
They be like that. Come on, come on.
You hear Ace Bailey declining workouts for teams and shit.
Crazy. This is crazy.
Like he would rather go to the Wizards than the Sixers. Like just like that's one of the destinations he wanted. He declined the Sixers workout.
It's crazy,
That
bro.
makes sense.
Like,
What's up, bro? How's it
good
going,
morning, Kamari. Trying to turn this TV down.
I can't wait to see how he does this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. All right.
It's just giving me deja vu.
Huh?
It's just giving me deja vu.
It be like that, dog. It be like that. I haven't filled out my jury duty paperwork.
Oh, you got jury duty?
Man, they've been trying to get me to get jury duty. Like, I haven't filled it out the past 3 times that they sent that shit. I've done jury duty one
You
time.
get in trouble for it?
I don't know. I'm waiting to see. I'm trying to play the courts. Huh?
You can go to jail for that.
For what?
Skipping jury.
That's what I thought too.
You can go to jail for that. So I would handle that. That's no place you want to. There's no place you want to be.
I mean, how long is jail time? Couldn't be no longer than like.
I
You
mean,
probably
you
be in
don't
and
bail
out, but you don't want to deal with
Yeah,
it.
you're gonna get bailed out. I mean, it's like you're gonna go to jail for some.
That'd be the worst shit ever.
You can go to jail to just not going and be like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna. Like I remember, I got jury duty, but I was living in another county at the time. I just didn't change my ID, and I was like, I pulled up and was like, I don't live here.
Yeah. And they were like, okay.
Bye.
Yeah. My thing is, I've already done this shit once. Why do y'all keep contacting me for this shit? I don't have
See, depending on
time.
the case, I'd be interested if I had time.
Last time,
Depending what it is.
it was some girl that got. She claimed that they were hanging out. Her, some friends, her boyfriend, and this dude, right? Well, her boyfriend goes to sleep, and somehow or another, the dude and her end up fucking right in the bed where the boyfriend is. Boyfriend never wakes up.
What?
Yes, bro.
Bro, that's dirty.
And
He died?
no, he didn't die. She
She
wanted
was raped,
us to believe that he raped her.
so she got caught and said he raped her.
Well, I guess he had broke up with her once he found out what happened. And
Why were they all sleeping in bed together?
well,
Or did he just fall asleep then he came in?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
the boyfriend fell asleep, and then
That's crazy.
the other dude came over there.
That's crazy.
But I just
Could you imagine waking up?
I couldn't believe that she didn't have some type of
Yeah, well,
way of inviting him
you
in.
would think if it was forced, she'd be making enough noise where
Screaming.
he'd wake up.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
it'd be so easy to wake him up.
Easily.
Like, if she could just shake him real quick to wake him. Like, if it was really. That's.
She
She
couldn't
didn't.
convince me, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she didn't win that, did she?
No, I mean, I didn't. Bro, the messed up thing was, you had everybody in there. It was like, yeah, I think he's guilty. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
That's just how I go up in here, huh? You just think he's guilty. And I was like, and there was a bunch of old folks up in there, you know what I'm saying? And we had a mistrial because I was the only one that was like, man,
You were the only one.
the only one that was saying, no, I am not voting guilty. I'm sorry. Nope. Hell no. Nah. They're gonna have to get a whole new jury up in here because you ain't gonna get me to vote guilty to send this man away for however many years when she was hot in the pants because it's alcohol involved. Once alcohol is involved, So, yeah, man, it was that's why I was like, yeah, nah, fuck this. I don't have time for this shit.
You need to watch this movie. I think it's called Juror Number 12.
Mm.
This guy's on jury duty for this guy. They think he killed his girlfriend. They were at a bar together. She walked home and got hit by a car or whatever. And it turns out he was at that bar with her that night. It was fuzzy. And he thought he hit a deer.
Damn.
But he thinks he hit her.
Damn.
And he's on jury duty trying to,
shit.
So he's the only one, like, the boyfriend didn't do it, but he doesn't know what to do because,
Right.
he can't turn himself. It's a good movie.
Not for the self-incriminate out here.
No, not gonna do it. Shit was just like, wow. What's good, Clifton? What's good?
Because he could have just signed us to jail and it's over.
You said what?
Yeah, he could have just killed number 12. He could have just been like,
Have you seen it?
Motherfucker's guilty. No.
Yeah, no, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
motherfucker guilty. You see, I'm with everybody else. This motherfucker guilty.
Yeah.
And that's just a rap. It's not even a movie.
Shit wild as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I couldn't believe that.
Have you heard the Karen Reed shit?
No, what happened with Karen Reed?
It's a big trial. I think it just ended. Her boyfriend or husband was a cop,
Oh, shit.
and they were out at one of their friends' house, like partying.
Oh, shit.
And I guess they left or she left at some point. And he was found dead in the snow the next morning.
He was found dead in the snow the next morning?
When she was on trial, they tried to say she killed him.
Oh, shit.
But there's a lot of sketchy shit that happened.
This is real life?
Oh, yeah. Look it up, the Karen Reed trial. It is crazy.
Oh, shit.
Like, the people's house they were at was his, like, co-workers, like, officers, and they did a lot of weird, corrupt shit, like deleting phone calls and,
Oh, yeah.
like, weird shit.
That's not weird at all. Deleting phone calls
Yeah.
as a police force.
She was trying to say, like, they did it, basically. They were trying to convict her.
What do you think?
Oh, shit.
I gotta look into it more, because I'm a little fuzzy with it. Like,
Was it a TV show?
there's a documentary on it. No, it's a real trial. There's a documentary on it now, though. But I think the trial just concluded.
Yeah, Body in the Snow, Karen Reed. They made a whole TV on it.
Oh, that's crazy. Damn, so I guess I do gotta fill out this jury duty paperwork. I done folded that shit up. I ain't trying to do that shit, man.
Can't you
I'm gonna
go?
watch that documentary.
The one on,
Netflix?
there's one on, I think it's gonna come out on Netflix. There's one on Max, HBO. That's really good. I think Netflix is making one, or there might be one already on there. But I know they're making one.
Max. You're right.
I literally just looked it up 2 days ago because I saw the trial concluded or it's going on still or something.
I low key be watching those cold cases, like those murder mystery shits.
There's another one on Max. They have a TV show and there's an actual documentary about this guy. It's called The Staircase. This dude was in 2 marriages. One of them, his first wife, like, ended up dead, like, fell down the stairs, kind of weird circumstances. Nothing kind of came of it. And then, like, 20, 30 years later, his next wife, same thing.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Dead.
Over here.
Yeah, like, but there's all types of, it really makes you think, though, like, there was testimony that an owl attacked her, and, like, she, like, it, like, chased her in the house, and she, like, fell down the stairs. She had, like, claw marks. It's fucking crazy. Too much of coincidence, though, for something like that to happen.
Yeah.
It's always a bad coincidence when you got two people dying the same
Yeah,
way.
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no quinky dink.
Yeah, it's just it's tough.
yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
He
hella
didn't get off.
unless you hella innocent.
Yeah.
Like hella innocent.
He
it's
didn't.
tough.
He didn't get off. He got fucked.
Done
Well,
for.
I don't know if he got fucked, but he died.
I definitely got fucked. Federal butt rape jail. It's like, man, I just don't feel like dealing with this shit again.
Can't you like do it and go and just answer questions like?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them that I'm racist.
Like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna tell
like,
them that
and
I'm
they'll
sexist.
just-
You sound so crazy. You sound so crazy.
I'm gonna tell them that I'm sexist, racist, and everything else. Because last time somebody did that, he got escorted right up out of there. I mean, I get that, like, you know, we could help somebody out, not go to jail, but like, bro, you know, I'm not at that time in my life no more where I got time to be listening to people's fucking problems on what they done got in trouble about the law with. You know what I'm saying?
It's your civic duty, yeah.
It's my what?
Your civic duty. That's what they call
They
it,
need to pay me more than $30 a day.
Shit.
$30 a day is crazy.
I didn't even know you got paid for it.
Yeah, 35 bucks.
You get paid, like, you get paid from your job too. If you got like a job that be like, you know what I'm saying?
So you can pay yourself, man.
You
Pay yourself to go.
be like, I got jury duty. So that's some PTO right there.
Yeah, that, it sounds shit, but if there was a crazy case, I'd be interested.
For sure. For sure. I'm just not.
But most of the time, I feel like it's pretty.
I don't know, like a high profile case, that should be like
Yeah, exactly. Like,
on TV, like this bitty shit.
Of course, we'll do some shit
yeah,
like that.
like, I would love to be in the like. That'd be like what probably
Give me all the evidence.
That'd probably be like a year. Well, I guess trial. I don't know how long it would take, but that would take some time.
Yeah,
all the
some time.
witnesses and all that shit.
Cause they going through his little X file.
Me personally, I just was like, you know what? I just, you know, fuck.
I'm into all that type of shit. There's this other show called Your Honor with Bryan Cranston.
Fire.
You seen it?
Fire.
So good.
This shit is fire.
So good.
Didn't they stop doing it though?
Yeah, I think after 2 seasons,
They killed that shit.
kind of abruptly just stopped. Yeah, it was so good.
The thing is, what's crazy is like, I heard that, like, not at first, it first came out like a minute ago, to be honest.
Yeah, it just
And
came out on
then
Netflix.
And then they killed it.
Yeah.
And then they brought it back.
Yeah.
And now they killed it again.
Yeah.
Like they fucking wishy-washy.
Have you seen Presumed Innocent?
Nah.
Oh, bro, you gotta watch it. It's
What is that on?
It's on Apple with
Apple.
Jake Gyllenhaal, I think. Yeah, Jake.
Is that a movie?
TV show. It's
Presumed Innocent. You already got Apple. What
it's
else?
incredible, and they're making a second season. Thank God.
I think I got it on my list because.
But I'm telling you, if you like stuff like that, once you start it, you'll probably finish it in a day or two. It's so good.
Oh yeah, see, I got that joint favorite, but I haven't watched it yet.
There's another one on Apple too.
Apple got slides.
Defending Jacob. That's on Apple too.
Defending Jacob, I've heard of that. I just haven't.
That has
watched it.
Mike Evans, Captain America dude, where his son's on trial for
Defending
murder.
Jacob. Hold up.
That shit's real good too.
Yeah, see, I started that. I just didn't finish
Oh, you
it.
didn't finish it?
Because it's that little kid. That's
Yeah.
That
Presumed innocent, you'll get hooked instantly. And there's some crazy twists too.
I don't know why I didn't finish this.
Same with Defending Jacob. Yeah, if you give it another shot.
I think I just started. And
Yeah.
just didn't. Yeah, it's
Both of those I watched in like one night. I just couldn't stop.
It's on my list. They're on my list. I got a lot of shows on the top, man.
Yeah, me too.
Like
bro.
right, and like I switched up. I was watching like
Mods,
TV, and then I
let's
switched
not
up.
time
Switched up
people
to
out
anime,
so
'cause,
much.
Oh, yeah?
I watch everything,
That
bro.
kills our chat. Let's not time people out so much. That really does kills our chat, dog.
I have a few shows, not anime, but animated shows. I just can't get into animated anymore.
You got it.
I just like can't get attached to the characters and stuff. So
They're
I want to
not
watch it.
real. They're not
Yeah,
real.
I want to watch Invincible.
Haven't seen that.
Have you seen The Boys?
Haven't seen that.
Oh, you gotta watch The Boys, bro.
It's not Amazon Prime.
Yeah, so
Let them hate. It's all good.
There's so many slides, bro. Like, what is the
They gonna
time,
hate.
bro?
Let them hate.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's part of it.
Like, so
I feel you.
right now.
I
I
feel
just
you.
got so much going on.
Yeah.
Like externally besides the job. Like, you can fucking.
Yeah.
But I'm about to get my time back. It's just like,
Put Presumed Innocent on the top of the list, though.
alright.
telling you.
I always say, so I'm gonna watch this, man. I'll be watching.
And they're making season 2, which after season 1, like the twist at the end, you just like.
Makes you want to wait for that joint.
Yeah, like it's just because it was just gonna be one and done, but it was so good that making a season 2.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, no, I've been watching like real TV. I've been watching I just caught up on like all the Power stuff. And
The spinoffs and stuff.
like Raising Canyon just went crazy.
Oh, I'm not caught up on Raising Canyon yet. That's the only one I'm not caught up on.
That shit went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like third season was. I'm like, what the fuck is the fourth season?
Yeah.
Force, it just got announced.
Force, I know Force is about to drop too. Just like everyone says, Force is the like low tier
It's
one.
been
But I'm like,
winning, too.
y'all are playing. Like 50 is on the slide right now.
I mean, you know what they're doing though after Force, because they're doing Tariq
with
and
Ghost
Tommy.
and, yeah,
Tariq and Tommy.
with the Ghost one, yeah.
Well, they're doing that too, like
Not like I don't think
a young Tommy and Ghost, but they're making a Tommy and Tariq show.
They're making Tommy.
But they're
and
also
Tariq.
doing a young Tommy and Ghost.
I've been trying to be like.
That'll probably come
fast.
after Raising Canyon, I would assume. They'll finish Raising Canyon.
Right, because they just
and then lead into that.
Son, you're gonna watch the third season. I can't even talk to you right now.
Yeah,
they just
I know.
introduced a mad character in there. I've been hearing his name for like seasons. I'm like, who the fuck is homie?
Breeze.
Yeah, I'm like,
I got spoiled a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I saw that.
Yeah, they brought him out, and I'm like, you've heard about Breeze since.
Because that was a huge
Ghost.
question in Power, yeah.
Sorry, since Power, yeah. You've heard about Breeze since Power. You're
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is Breeze? Well, you about to find out.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'll probably start that actually. Probably today.
You got Apple TV?
Yeah.
You got Max. So you seen what's that shit called? It was a video game, but now it's a show.
The Last of Us?
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
You
I'm
watched
not
that shit?
coming down
That
on
shit
you.
was-
I'm
Did you
just
play the
telling
game?
you that.
Stop it. Of course I played the game.
Oh, okay.
Regardless
See,
of
I
what
didn't play the
people say.
game. Everyone who I know who's 50-50
When
played
we
the game
time
and don't
people
like
out,
it.
it
They
kills
say
our
they don't-
chat.
I don't know
We just
why.
went from
Yeah,
21
see, I didn't
down
play
to
the game,
12.
but I'm the same
So-
way. I think it's great.
That shit was good. They said
Let's
second season was dry. I'm like,
Hold off
Yeah.
on timing
because
people
it's
out.
not. I guess it's not like to the story, but I only played the first one. They got part 2
Yeah.
and shit. So I didn't really see that. I didn't even care because I was like,
I thought,
show was fire. And that actor, I like that. I like the actor for like if you played the game, like the actors they chose were like perfect.
Because I went back and watched gameplay after the season. I don't want to know what's going to happen, so I'll wait. And I'm like, they kind of nailed it, honestly.
Yeah, they nailed Ellie and Joel. Like,
Yeah.
it was low key fire. The show was fire, bro.
It's so good. Have you watched it yet, Ant? The Last of Us?
Yeah, oh hell yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And season 3 is going to be like pretty much all Abby's point of view.
Which is crazy because how they ended the second season, I'm like,
Yeah.
give me more.
Because apparently the second game, you play as Ellie,
I
and then
love
you play
y'all.
as
I
Abby.
go to war
I
with
didn't
you.
know that.
Yeah, and it
But
kind of
we still trying to
people
build
said
a
it
challenge.
makes you feel from
We still
both
trying to
sides.
build it
Like
up.
by the end of the game, you're like, some people are like, oh, I like Abby.
Team
Fuck-
Mr.
Yeah,
fuck
Stepper,
Ellie.
that's
Yeah.
you.
I don't
You're
know if I can
timed out
turn on
and
that.
you blocked a lot of
'cause it's
people.
Joel, but
That's why you
I'm
lost your
excited
mod
for it.
status,
It just
sir.
sucks. It's gonna be like 2 years, man.
They be fucking around like that.
And it's
bro.
only what, like 8 episodes for
Yeah,
2 years.
They fed us. I was low key hurt about that because like I was just flying through it, and then all of a sudden it was over. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, season 1 has like a couple more episodes in this shit.
Like they should, like after they finish filming a season, once the season starts airing, that's when they should be filming the next season. They should already be filming this shit.
yeah,
But that's how they used to do it, but now
But I guess
it's
it's like the director and shit. Like,
yeah.
and Hollywood was like under some problems.
And Max, Warner Brothers, who owns Max, they've been like for Game of Thrones and House of Dragon, they've cut budget on a lot of these shows. So
You see, I gotta catch up on House of Dragon low key. Like, I only seen the first season.
season 2 is good, but they cut the budget in episodes. So like season 3 is supposed to start popping with like wars that season 2 was supposed to kind of end with, but it's still good. But you got time because that's probably gonna be 2026 too. But
Season 3 of House of Dragons.
Yep.
That's crazy. Season 2 been out. Like
yeah,
been out.
2024.
Like I just haven't watched it because I was like, you know what? I just like I said, so
And-
many shows.
And there's rumors that it might get pushed to 27, which would just be crazy, bro.
Like people gonna forget. They don't really have to rewatch everything. Like,
Exactly,
I had to.
yeah.
Like, that's why I really wanted to chill out. So I'm like, I gotta rewatch like this whole thing.
And they cut 2 episodes on season 2 from 10 to 8, but it's still good. It's good.
He's playing with us, man.
And there was supposed to be another Game of Thrones spinoff coming out this year, The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Duncan and the Egg, but that got pushed back to next year too.
Game of Thrones was fire to me, bro.
Yeah, people like the ending was weak, but
Of course,
I
they rushed that
it's
shit.
yeah, but it's
Make Star
still
Wars or some shit.
it's still better than a lot of shows, man. Like that's how I look at it.
Yeah, it had a good story.
Yeah.
The story was fire.
Did you watch The Penguin?
What you mean the Penguin? What's that?
Have you seen
the Batman?
Batman with Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, I seen that. They had Penguin made a movie.
TV show on Max too.
Oh, I think they had
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell.
It's nice.
It's probably one of the. It came out last year.
Is
Probably
Homie
one of
still
the
in it?
best years of the show.
Is what's his name, Robinson in that?
He's not in it. So the Penguin leads in. The TV show will lead into the second Batman movie. So Batman wasn't in it.
Like
but,
Loki,
but it's incredible.
the
Did
one
you
with
watch
Patterson
it?
wasn't that good though.
I did not watch Penguin.
I didn't like the one with Patterson. That's the.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah, like it was. The voice, the build was kind of crazy.
It puts you in a young Batman.
See, I loved it because it was so dark and like.
Yeah, evil shit. Just cussing and everything.
I might have to give it a rewatch.
And like Detective Batman and stuff.
So they changed Batman so many times. Like it was Ben Affleck at one point.
That's the older Batman. That's Batman in his 30s.
Well, they're about to change it again.
You're right when he was like mad older.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
30s or 40s.
'Cause
That's the Ben Affleck.
Robert Pattinson technically isn't the Justice League Batman, so they're gonna have a new Batman. For like the new Superman that's coming out, they're they're starting all over.
Oh my god, I saw this Superman coming out and I was like, another one? I was just like, what are you going to do?
This one's supposed to be because it's a different James Gunn. Did you like Guardians of the Galaxy? Are you into Marvel?
Yeah, no, Guardian Galaxy was alright. I just
So he came from that and Marvel and a lot of good shows in Marvel, and he's doing the whole DCU stuff now. So it's supposed to be good.
like I saw Guardian Galaxy was I just seen the last one I think was you lost like
I thought the last Superman and the last Justice League, I thought they nailed it. I don't
See, I liked it too. I loved
James
Man
Cameron.
of Steel. I love Superman vs. Batman.
Yeah.
But everyone hated that
That
shit.
shit's crazy.
I liked it.
I don't understand. That shit was a real good,
Yeah.
like,
I liked it too.
just the whole, I mean, even, what, the mascara? What was that? What was that? Wonder Woman. And it tying into it too.
Wonder Woman, the first one did really well. Like,
1987 one was.
yeah, but everyone hated the second one.
Yeah.
No, I like Wonder Woman because that actor died. Like,
Yeah,
like,
everyone
you can't-
hates
you
her
can't-
though.
You can't hate Wonder Woman.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
everybody hates her because she's
Gal.
she's got real political with Israel and
Wait,
because she just did Snow White or something. No, she did she was just in some movie and everyone bombed it because of her political stance.
Where is she? She's
Wait,
for
she-
Israel or for
is she-
Iran?
That's what I was about to
I
say.
think she's for Israel.
That don't sound right then, because you know.
Yeah,
I could
they're
be-
on our side.
Exactly. Well, you know how it is now.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's
Yeah, you can't
Yeah, we
never.
about to go to war. We're going to war now, yo.
it's crazy.
No, they said it was a ceasefire. So a ceasefire?
Yeah, I don't.
They
believe
didn't
every-
quite.
I don't
They
believe
didn't
anything
quite
I hear.
stop,
I
but
don't-
it should be
You know I don't
stopped
believe anything
now.
I hear, eh? You
I know.
don't believe nothing that I hear out on this media. That's
Listen,
control.
man. Listen.
That force fed. You
Uh-uh.
came from that force fed?
No, but listen. I look. Okay, I don't like war. Right?
Oh,
But
war brings money though.
well, that too. And when you got daddy around here dropping bombs.
Who the hell is Daddy?
U.S., the United States of America.
Just making sure, because I've been hearing other things we call daddy, so I'm just making sure.
No, I'm just saying, like, U.S. is the daddy of the world. Y'all been over here fighting back and forth for fucking umpteen hundred years. Alright, I'm tired of this shit now. Boom!
That's how you feel?
Stop this shit now, alright? Or else we're gonna keep going, alright?
That's how you feel?
I'm with you. And now basically if they don't agree to the ceasefire, it's basically like
We're gonna keep fucking dropping
well,
them
no, basically it's
goddamn
like fuck y'all. We're not even getting involved now.
Yeah.
They destroyed their nuclear shit, did what they
I'm
needed.
trying to understand why we even got involved.
Because
They violate. They weren't supposed to have weapons and that uranium shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
signed a deal like years ago.
they're not supposed to be building nuclear weapons. Because it's one of the most...
fuck USA.
Exactly. So the USA is gonna
That's
stop a
America.
war before it even starts.
Yeah.
That's what we are. We are, look. We don't want y'all to
Y'all
do
know,
that,
y'all know what total war means?
bro.
You know Iran was talking about like it's gonna be total war, right?
They're saying because Iran
We're
cool
live, we live.
with China cool with Russia, that type of shit.
We
You
live?
see what I'm saying? Yeah, we
live,
live.
right?
We live. And they're cool with North Korea.
I gotta hold my tongue on some shit, man. I got some shit in the tuck, man. I got some shit in the tuck.
You ain't gotta hold your tongue. Believe
You gotta
you
stay
me.
woke, bro. You
We
gotta stay.
so small on the totem pole. We're
You know,
dead already.
we spend the most money on the military, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I said war brings money, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
You think we made all this shit to sit on itself?
No.
Alright.
No. But at the same time, you gotta have. It's not. But you can't use it all. You can't use it all. It's really for a show of force. You see what I'm saying? Like people think it's just the U.S. It's not just the U.S. It's NATO. So
We're not in NATO.
what?
We're not in NATO, right?
Yes,
We're not
we
part-
are.
We're not part of
He
NATO.
was just at the NATO meeting.
I thought we pulled out of NATO.
Fuck no. We spearhead NATO.
I think his first term he wanted to pull out, but he didn't. But
We-
he was actually at the NATO meeting or on the
We pulled
way.
out. Oh, so we just pulled out of the health part.
That's the world. That's the WHO, the World Health
We
Organization.
we just pulled out of that.
Yeah. But look though, NATO is like how many countries? Like 30-something countries
Yeah,
together.
like
Well, that's a lot. That's the other problem. A lot of these Middle East and like Russia wanted to join it. That's like Russia's biggest problem.
They
Well,
can't
not their
join.
biggest, but they wanted to join NATO and they weren't allowed.
Nuh-uh.
That's how it's like, yo, you can't say what else, nigga.
Nah, you can't say that. You got too much world domination and world this and world that, and too much shit going on over there. You feel what I'm saying? And then y'all don't want it. When you sign up for NATO, that's saying the U.S. is coming in this motherfucker, and we gonna put an embassy in your spot. You feel what I'm saying? That's what that says.
I'm trying to say like we're like we want our hand in everything type shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here like, why your ass died? Like
No.
like Israel, no, for real, Israel, like you got allies.
Well, that's
You got allies over there.
See, we
that's what's
tried
gonna
to
happen
stay
now
out of
though.
this shit.
If they don't actually do the ceasefire, which it looks like they're not.
They're not. They said it's total.
Trump literally said, "Fuck both of y'all." Like literally said it on live TV.
He said they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
So he's basically like, yeah, y'all are for your. He's not gonna help either Israel or Iran. Obviously not Iran, but
It's more like for me. I'm just like.
which is good. We need to solve the shit in America.
Thank you, dude. That's how I'm like. You getting involved?
Yeah.
You need to look over at Israel and be like, look, I help you negotiate this shit, but I got shit happening at home that I can address.
But either way, like whether you like Trump or not, most presidents would have probably had to send troops and actually got us into a war. So far, he hasn't done that yet. Hopefully that stays that way.
I'm like, we just need to fix
Because
what's
we
going
have
on
too
here.
much shit going on in America, bro.
We need to
Like,
fix this shit
everybody's
going on
divided and like
It's bad
it's
divided.
like
It's been divided.
But you gotta think. I mean, there's been a lot more peace in this country throughout this time in history. Than other times.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like any other president
We
would
had the
have.
biggest protest in America.
When?
Well, as
None of
far
us
as
have been alive for the biggest protest.
Yeah, no, they right. We're not part of the No Kings thing.
What?
The No Kings protest. That was worldwide. That was U.S.
Uh-huh.
as a nation, biggest protest ever in history in the U.S.
When was this?
No King's Day.
When?
His birthday.
When? Who? Martin Luther King's birthday?
Flag Day.
Flag Day?
Yeah. June 14th?
June 19th?
Was it June 14th?
June 19th? Whose
No.
birthday?
Trump's birthday.
Yeah, it wasn't on Trump's birthday.
That couldn't have. What, the
With
media
parade?
told you that's
With
the biggest
with
protest?
the parade?
The media told you that?
No, but that was no. It wasn't. It was the all the cities protest from 8. Well, you know the song Alan, like the whole state joint.
No.
Every single major city was protesting. They had camera footage of
What
every
were
city.
they protesting?
No King's Day.
What does that mean?
They think Trump's a king, or wants to be a king.
You haven't heard really, Brett? I'm surprised.
I'm surprised you didn't see.
I'm surprised, Brett.
See, like
that was the
anybody you
biggest
know,
protest of history.
like there.
Yo, look at the camera. Hey, look over there.
No, because a lot of the times I think young people don't know what the fuck they're protesting. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, I feel that.
I think that. Do you
Yeah,
like toilets?
you know-
Well, I like to ask you. You like toilets and you like roads and shit like that? You like schools and shit like that? You like your fucking Starbucks and you like your McDonald's and you like all this shit? You like your DoorDash?
Actually,
You like your
I
Uber
think
Eats?
we're boycotting McDonald's this month.
Okay. Well, you like your fucking Subways and you like your fucking Firehouse subs and your Chick-fil-A's and you like all that, right? You like a drive-thru, right? Well, listen.
Oh, you see the real quick Hawks trip for Porzingis? I'm so happy.
Oh shit! Did they?
As long as
Didn't he
can
already
stay
play
hel-
for them?
Nah. He can stay healthy, man. That's a huge.
That's the thing because we already got a
You a Hawks fan? You a Hawks fan?
Yeah, everything.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
I feel you. You live here, I mean, I feel you. People wonder why I got an Atlanta jersey. I'm like, look, I've been here long enough. I've been here long enough because I'm a DC fan now. Don't get it twisted.
I'm just saying that.
For the Wizards,
And it's been a hard.
they just made a big trade too.
It's been a hard.
CJ McCollum and
It's been a hard grind.
might draft Ace Bailey.
CJ is like.
Yeah, he's past his shit.
Come on,
but
now. Like, yeah,
It's
like,
supposed to be.
got rid of
it's
Jordan
gonna be-
Poole.
But we, like, we had like, I mean, we had Bradley Beal. We got rid of Bradley
That was
Beal.
a great getting rid of him when y'all did.
Yeah.
The Phoenix Suns are trying anything in their power to get rid of him.
To get rid of
Yeah,
Bradley.
he's not doing. He's like, hey, give my
I mean,
money.
he's making like 50, 60 million a year, bro.
Yeah, and that's
he's
why-
played like 30 games in however long, and he's
Yup.
ass now,
Yup.
unfortunately.
And he got a no trade clause.
When he was on the Wizards, he was a dog.
I'm not cutting it down, man.
Okay.
Just clean it up.
Yeah, I just need
And the beard and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not cutting it down. Shawty said I need to grow my hair back out, so I don't know if I'm about to do that. But we gonna see.
That's what Shotty said.
'Cause I was just like, really? You want me to grow it back out? Like, you want me to grow it back out?
Yeah.
I like getting up and just getting gone.
I can dig that.
Yeah, I like getting up and just getting gone, but like, she said she's gonna do it. Cause you know I'm relocating, so now I'm gonna have to fly up to come get my hair cut.
Where you relocating to?
So my job just pushed down to South Atlanta,
Oh shit.
but I think I'm gonna just move,
Yeah.
not to South Atlanta.
Right. Yeah, I wouldn't move to South Atlanta, brother. I wouldn't move to South Atlanta.
Yeah, no, it's a Clayton fight.
I wouldn't. Reason why? Well, you know.
It's in Clayton County. I'm like, hell no, y'all got me fucked up.
It's one of them counties,
Are
man.
they paying for your move?
Huh?
Are they paying for your move?
Nah. I was already planning to move this year because they just said I can go fully remote. So I'm about to go fully remote and just be out of here.
Fully
So I've
remote
been-
is pretty cool.
Yeah, so I've been trying to get down to like Florida, Miami.
Mm-hmm. So about this war thing.
Yeah, talk to me.
You ready for this week?
Son.
Yeah, I
Can't
can't
wait for that.
wait to see that shit.
Son, did y'all not go to the one here?
Protest?
No.
No, I'm not about to go to
No,
no
not the protest. I'm talking about the fight that just came to Atlanta.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
I
they-
was gonna go. I was gonna go. Did you go?
I had to. I go to every fight in Atlanta. Stop playing.
Yeah, because they haven't been here in like 10 years.
That's why I said it's
since
been
Izzy.
like since Izzy. I was there.
When they first announced it, I was gonna go, and then I just didn't, and then I was gonna get tickets last minute, but I would have got there like 45 minutes late, so I was like,
I feel you.
I was so mad at myself I didn't go.
I saw my boy Willington knock the fuck out of that boy. Dude from Augusta.
What's it, Waller? Walla?
Yeah, Waller.
That's his Instagram name. So Walla, yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah,
that's what I was telling you about Ant.
He's been knocking everybody
He was
out.
a pipe worker.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
then the pipe fitter.
I did see that.
He said he would quit his job if he got a 50K bonus. He got it, and then now he's just knocking everybody out.
Yeah.
Like, he facts. And Sugar could not knock him out. He fought the dude that Sugar couldn't knock out. The green-headed
Oh,
dude.
Mutino?
Yeah, he couldn't knock him out.
He beat the shit out of him, but he couldn't knock him out.
Couldn't knock him out, and Wellington came in there and just blessed him.
Yeah.
Straight like that, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I seen it too. It was bad.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him so bad, bro.
He's a pipe worker, man. You gotta root for guys that got regular jobs, man.
Blue collar.
Oh, blue collar, yeah.
I said he's a pipe fitter. He got power. That man will just knock
and
your
you know
lights
how
out.
much time that shit, that's like 12-hour days. And you're still training every fucking day, bro.
That's crazy.
While doing that job.
Different grind.
Up until a month ago.
Now he just
Right. No facts. Up until a month ago.
Shit. Yeah, he's about to be 50K. That's a lot to just go ahead and start your fight career and just focus on
He
that.
probably got close to 100K.
He probably got a bonus for that last one too.
It's 20 and 20. 20 show up, 20 to win. And then he got 50K. He probably just walked away with about 90K.
Really? It's only 20K to show up?
Dude,
I mean, he's on the card, dog.
I might be wrong. It actually starts at 12 and 12.
Wow, 12. 12.
UFC really
Guess how much Montino got for that fight? He got 14K.
To lose?
Yeah. Or to show up. So yeah, if he won, he probably got 14 more.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Man,
But
UFC need to do something about that shit.
Low key. I'm not gonna get damaged.
There's so many fighters, you know.
Yeah, they are.
But you gotta look at it. A lot of these lower guys, they fight 3-4 times a year.
Yeah.
Still walk away with 100K.
Damn, yeah, 12K, yeah.
Not if you're losing.
4 fights a year, I mean,
Not if
shit.
you're losing, right?
$48,000.
Well, it depends. If you're on the 20 and 20, that's 80K just to show. You fight 4 times a year. If you win, that's
Extra money.
fighting 4 times. If you win, that's 160 a year.
Damn.
I mean, that's good money. I can't.
It depends. For the lower guys, it depends.
But you gotta pay. But you paying Cam too.
Yeah, you're paying your managers. You're paying your club where you train at.
Right.
You're paying a lot of shit.
You're paying a lot of shit, and then like I'm trying to see like you get injured, who's paying for that?
Right?
Yeah.
Like you paying for that, right? Like
It's all based on how much you
health
can fight.
insurance, right? You're seeing on the health insurance plan, huh?
Yeah, I'm
They
sure
they get health insurance while they're fighting.
Right.
But actually, there was just a big lawsuit.
Yeah, I was about to say it.
There was just like $1 billion lawsuit about health insurance for
The UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you would think
For
though.
like shit.
Oh yeah. If you fight a number of years, you probably should get some type of health care
Yeah.
afterward.
Like, I would like the UFC if I could just box.
That's just
So
crazy.
they think people be dying in boxing like crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Hit the head,
that's what
man.
people are mistaken. They think, oh, UFC's so violent. Boxing,
It's
you can
way
get knocked down
more.
10 times a fucking fight.
Yeah.
In UFC, most of the time when you get knocked down, the fight's usually over.
It's
pretty
getting
quick.
ready. It's on its way. Done.
But in boxing, you know, you get a 10-second count.
It's just less
Get
damage.
back up.
This is less damage. So it's like
12 rounds.
Yeah.
You get hit in the head a lot more.
yeah, that for sure. Like with the 12 ounce gloves.
Them boxing gloves are big as shit.
Yeah, they're bigger.
Yeah, literally.
There's one right there.
They're like 12 ounce gloves, right?
Yeah.
Those boxing gloves. I wanted to do a UFC for the longest, but man, like it's just like, yo,
14.
I ain't trying to get 14 ounce gloves.
14 ounce. This
Yeah.
was 14 ounce. So I can only imagine what the real deal is. It's up there somewhere.
I said when I moved to Miami, I was gonna join the camp though. So
I'm fighting.
Yeah, I wanna see what it is. I just wanna fuck it, like see what it's worth.
Yeah, I got kicked by Jared.
You good off that?
Yeah, we're good off messing
Yeah.
with UFC fighters. Like real
That's the
fighters.
crazy thing, bro. A lot of these dudes are like this tall. You gotta look for the ears.
Yeah,
They
the
got
ears.
them ears.
They
Yeah.
got like cauliflowers, but like,
Yeah,
I'm just
you
like,
know.
I'm just like, I just be thinking
Like,
like,
even Ilya Tapuria, he's like smarter than me, bro.
Yeah.
Ilya's a problem, bro.
And
Ilya's
he'll, yeah,
a problem.
he'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like,
I hope Charles wins, though, man.
me too. I've always been I've always been an Oliveira fan, bro.
I'm just mad we didn't get Islam versus Ilya.
That would have been. I think Islam would be his ass, to be honest.
Think so?
I
Yeah,
think Islam would
because
have won.
Islam can like his
I
striking.
think he would have won, but
His striking's come up, bro. Like it's just come up. And,
he outboxed Poirier.
yeah, like and Poirier was my guy.
But the way Volk fought the first their first fight just makes me think Ilya could.
Islam can just wrestle too crazy, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, no one's stopping. Like he's like the Khabib
There's
2.0.
a huge chance, yeah, he just takes him to the ground and keeps him there.
Yeah, it's just
But he's been wanting to be on the feet a lot more.
he's doing it more, like, because he's getting better with his striking. But like, Ilya could like
I still
definitely
want
knock
to see
him
that.
out.
I want to see that match.
But we're about to get Poirier Holloway too, right?
Yeah, that's coming up in August.
Poirier's retirement because he's retiring.
Yeah.
Damn,
It's in
man, that's
Louisiana.
one of my fucking.
They did everything with Poirier. They're putting a Louisiana and everything for him.
Damn, dog.
That's just gonna be fire.
And he's walking out with Lil Wayne.
Damn.
You know,
That's tough.
Dana doesn't let anybody do that shit. He hates walkouts.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne's coming to Atlanta.
Damn.
I gotta see him before I die. I keep saying that.
I hate the fact that fucking Poirier is about to retire.
Yeah.
I know he tried to get that title, man.
Could never get that shit.
Never get that title, man.
Sorry, Khabib stole that moment from him, bro.
Nurmagomedov.
Stole that moment from him.
Khabib stole that moment from a lot of dudes, man. Khabib is no joke. I got a lot of people.
Justin had so many chances.
Yeah, he did.
Every
Charles,
single chance.
Khabib, and
But he got fed killers. I'm sorry, he got fed.
yeah.
He got fed straight killers when they was like really
And
sinking
they're
in.
all, Charles and Islam strike more than Khabib, but they're all wrestlers. They all grapple.
Yeah.
He never got the fight as just striker.
I know, man. They couldn't stand up with him. I don't think they could ever stand up with him.
Islam did,
Yeah.
And shit, Charles did too.
Charles, damn.
I'm so nervous.
What's that dude?
for him,
Truskin? Is that
Armin, fucking bitch.
Did he back out of the fight or
When you're supposed to fight Islam.
Islam? I wanted to see that so bad.
Yeah, because that would have been a good matchup.
It would have been a great matchup because Charles like had that man like
And then
slick choked out and then he got out that
Instead,
shit.
what did we get? Moicano. We got Moicano and Islam doing that.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
Moicano fights
He got
stupid too.
McConnell got fed. Yo, Islam got fed. Just got fed him. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Damn.
Get Chimaev and
Chimaev's
Dricus
not fighting.
finally.
Where the fuck is Chimaev?
He's been like
He's fighting Dricus August.
Duplessis.
Oh,
For real?
Duplessis gonna beat his ass.
I don't know.
No, I got Chimaev.
I don't know, bro.
Chimaev ain't fought in a long time,
It
right?
doesn't even matter.
Oh, he actually just fought.
Chimaev, the one with the beard like this,
Yes,
right?
yes, the one like the no chin.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the no chin, yeah.
They fight August 18th. Chimaev just fought though, actually.
When did he fight?
He fought Whitaker in October.
Whitaker. Last October. Holy shit, that was a minute ago, though. Oh,
The
man.
fights this past weekend weren't that bad.
Because during COVID, when he first came out, he had the fucking like 4 fights in 3 months.
Like
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, there was
They
no
won them all.
stopping.
A lot of it too. A lot of the guys like him, like it hasn't been confirmed, but like for a while, they said he wasn't allowed to fight in the U.S. because he was highly connected to that.
The Russian shit and the
That
Ukraine
one
shit.
like dictator guy, like really bad guy.
Yeah. Is it an Iranian guy? Or?
No, it's I don't know who he is. I forget his name. No, we won't get Jones versus Aspinall.
I wanted to see that so bad, low key.
I thought Jones was just trolling the whole time, man.
But now he's retiring, bro.
He's done.
I think really he had to retire because of that latest situation.
That's what I think.
What's the situation?
The
He had another
fucking
police
DUI. Not DUI, but what? Hit and run? What was it?
That man is always doing
I
some
think
stupid
it's a
shit.
hit and run.
Always.
He threatened cops, essentially.
Ridiculous.
He's always doing some
Got in
stupid
some type of
shit.
accident.
Got in an accident. He was drunk.
Like people like him, it's like, how do you not just have a driver?
Yeah, what the
Facts.
fuck are you doing?
Facts.
Like after Shadur just got these 2 fucking speeding
Yeah.
tickets, I guarantee Dion said, "Fuck you! I'm
Yeah.
taking away your keys.
Yep.
You have a driver
You
now."
gonna get a
Dion
driver?
does not play, bro.
Should there, dude, like,
Dion does not play.
he got 2 back-to-back speeding tickets, right?
Yes.
Was it speeding tickets?
Talking about 90 and a
I know
60
Dion
and
spanked the
100.
shit out of it. Like
Yeah.
he was probably so embarrassed that he does not play about that shit, man.
It's like you can't be fucking driving like that. You know they already don't want you in the league. Why are you giving them a reason?
And he and one of his tickets, his girlfriend, they were like racing. They were both speeding. Like it's just.
I mean, he's young, though. I mean, he's young.
Yeah, but
Like,
with Henry Ruggs and all this shit that's happened, it's like, bro. the shit
Henry
at U-
Ruggs was
The shit
crazy.
at UGA.
Yeah.
He just got out too.
Did he really get out?
He's on house arrest.
He's eligible.
No fucking way. Did he kill somebody?
Yeah.
Yo, this
He did, like,
I'm
he
trying
did,
to.
he did a few years.
If you're
I mean, when you got money, bro, no, stop it, bro. When you got money, bro, it's a different world for you, bro.
Yeah.
It's a different world for you. 'Cause
Yeah.
you kill somebody, but you're not getting out in like.
especially in the
Not
match.
even 5 years.
You
Not
should
even
never get.
He was probably gonna be the best of those.
Yeah, for real. He was the fastest.
Like
Yeah.
he's fucking gone.
That was our fucking Tyreek Hill.
So sad.
Yep. Stupid. That's why he was crying like a little baby when it happened. He knew it was over with. Your life.
Kyrie staying with the Mavs?
Yeah, he just signed an extension.
Oh yeah, OKC in 7. What I tell you?
You did tell me that. Halliburton got hurt. I know.
They would have lost anyways.
I don't know, bro.
I know,
Allie
he
was
was-
having
he was-
one of them games.
He did
He
start off
was
hot.
balling, but
He did start off hot.
they lost by like 30. I don't think he could have done enough.
They didn't lose by 30. They lost by like 14.
Yeah, it was like a couple. There was a close game.
Yeah,
it was
game
a close
6,
game,
they-
which was so sad. I was like, y'all didn't even have Halliburton. Like it would have been a different game,
It
low
would have
key.
been a completely
But it's not like
different ball game.
you're not gonna say like they wouldn't have locked him up though after they realized because
If they would have
look
locked
at
him
look
up,
at the chains now. My man done the bedazzled out. He knew he had to pull them all
fucking
out.
Zesty, dog.
He had to pull them all out for the parade.
Halliburton's more zesty than him, though.
No.
Halliburton changes his voice, bro. He talks
That,
like
that-
a...
yeah,
heard
but
about
Halliburton don't dress like a diva, dog. This dude be coming with these fucking parachute jackets on, and I'm like, bro, I can't
It's his
with
style,
this
bro.
guy.
It's his style,
And the
it's his style.
purses that he wear, the
Purses.
purses
The
that he
purses
carry,
is- yeah.
that shit is just between him and Cat, them two right there, just I'm like, bro,
Nah, Kyle Kuzma.
Kuzma, Westbrook,
Yeah.
bro.
Jared McCain.
Yeah,
getting his
hey,
nails.
come on, man.
I showed you his TikToks, right, Jared?
Yeah,
McCain?
bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
the singing and shit.
Not in any point in time in the world was it okay to fucking have paint on your nails as a boy.
Yeah, the paint
I-
nails.
No
I
time.
had to go back and watch the injury because I'm seeing that all these Achilles people they be really like taking that explosive step and it's gone.
It's this step back here.
Well, and there was-
I don't
Yeah.
know why you do this.
Lillard,
Yeah,
Lillard,
'cause they're
Tatum,
trying
and
to-
Halliburton, 3 stars in the playoffs.
It's
Yeah.
all. I don't know. Why they-
10 years ago, there was no Achilles. Kobe had one, and then that's
Yep,
like it.
and then everybody.
Kobe, I'm gonna say real quick, he's
Fucking
my goat.
Yeah,
Because-
thank you.
because
Thank you.
I saw his Achilles injury. My man tried to play through this.
He
He
asked
should-
the trainer, "Can you tape it up?"
straight up, like this man was trying to play
He said,
through it.
Kobe, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, he tried to like I'm like, what is the Achilles actually like? It's just like stability. Must be like stability. Because that man was literally trying to like
Yeah.
he tried to run and just fell out again and was like, oh, it's gone for real now.
Yeah.
It's gone for real.
Yeah. I felt like it's pretty crazy how everybody is writhing in pain with their Achilles
And Kobe was not.
And Kobe fucking shot his free throws
Yeah, he
and
was
walked
not.
off
Yeah,
the floor.
Albert-
He tied the game up. He tied the
Halliburton
game
was-
up in the
He was crying on the
Yep.
floor. I think part of it, though, he knew his...
It was over.
Well, yeah,
It's over.
it's the finals.
Yeah.
It's game
He's
7.
missing all of next year. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I would have cried too.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could see it. You could
Yeah.
see it when he took the step. It said,
This is the same
yeah,
thing
it
with
said,
KD. KD
Yep.
had the calf strain,
And then it's
played
like,
through it in the finals.
wow.
And then
KD was tough too. Like about his. Jason was a little salty about that. He was real
Jason
he was-
Tatum?
He was salty about that.
Yeah,
one.
he was.
He was right.
Tatum's a little-
He was doing the circle
I don't know if
on the
he's-
ground
I
like a
don't know if
kid.
Tatum's zesty. He's corny.
Yeah.
He's just corny.
He's not.
I agree.
I don't think he's zesty. He's with LMA.
Yeah,
He just had a baby with LMA for a reason. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, Shit. And when he tore that thing, he was riding.
He was circling on the ground like when you were a kid and you got hurt and you was like really doing the thing.
Got wheeled off, wheelchair and shit.
Wheeled off, didn't walk off on his own.
Yep.
KD walked off on his own. Halliburton walked off on his own.
Yep.
I didn't see Dames.
I'm sure he did too.
Dang.
Or limped off at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kobe like walked. He had nobody
Don't
around.
fucking
Yeah.
touch me.
yo, he was really different, dog. That's why I'm like, yo, Kobe was him.
Don't fucking touch me. I'm going to the locker.
I'm going to the and I'm going to the line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot my free throws.
Just in case I get to come back in.
Yeah, just yeah. Yo, they got the craziest memes for Kobe. Like, they got the craziest memes for Kobe. Like, it's not over. Because Kobe
Watch that
see
show,
man.
presumably.
You know. Like,
Oh
they got the craziest memes for Kobe. It's like, it's not over.
Like, he didn't even grimace in
Serious,
pain.
serious face, Kobe. Like, it's not over.
It wasn't even like grimacing. It was just like a fuck.
Yeah, like.
Like,
I
can't believe
I said my man tried to play with us like a torn Achilles straight up.
Yes, bro.
And he was running on the court, took a step and fell over. Everybody's always doing like the Michael Jackson lean on their foot.
Yeah.
Of course it's gonna bust.
Bow.
Like of course you got your joint like
You cannot be starting from back
it's,
here.
it's like you know that like basically when you strain your calf like it's like a stick now. It's not no rubber band like it's supposed to be. It's not
Right.
a rubber band. It's a stick. It's a branch. It's gonna snap.
It's going to like snap.
So like oh man.
I felt so bad for him. No,
Me too.
man.
He was crying. It made sense though. It made sense that you gonna like be upset because you started off hot. KD started off hot too.
Yes, he did. Shit start going. Shit start falling. And next thing you know,
You feel like it's that like that competitiveness
Yep.
that they got because you know they're all like A1 like D1 athletes out here.
Yep.
Like, they're elite of the elite. So
I believe Hallie was about to go off.
he was about to because he lit up 3 threes off rip.
I figured that they were gonna adjust and start sticking him and guarding him a lot, and then he was about to start assisting the shit out of that ball, getting everybody else involved. And then it would have been a long day for the Thunder. Remember?
But Thunder did a good, like, they adjusted because, like, they brought McConnell in. McConnell was, like, having good games, but, like, they shut his ass down.
Yeah. They only shut him down because he was out there too much.
Yeah, because he started being out there. Now we know what you're doing.
Now we know what
pull
you're
up,
doing.
pull up in the lane and pull up and fade
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Try to pop up. No, they
Listen,
swarmed his ass.
You know, it's difficult when Hallie is out here and we got to deal with Hallie. Then we got to deal with your ass.
Yeah.
Now we only got to deal with your ass, or we're shutting you down. You're done.
It was way closer than it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say Halliburton, boy. Oh my goodness. This is so sad. I felt so bad for him, dog. Horrible for Hallie. What the Hallie?
What the hell? Yeah, what the hell?
The Helion? The Heliante?
Because they got the remix. Who got the remix?
I don't know.
It was going crazy off that. I wouldn't be saying all that with Hallie.
Damn,
Halliburton,
it
like,
was
it was going crazy.
Yep. And then the Thunder had already painted their championship buses.
I mean, you saw it while it was like once you saw them start to pull away, it was like,
Yeah, it was over with.
You're not coming back.
Yeah.
You ain't got no start. I mean, Siakam tried, but like,
Yep.
they was crying. I'm
Hey,
like,
man.
y'all didn't win the game for your boy that just went out
Exactly.
on his strikes.
Well, Siakam got to feel that on the other end because he got a championship that he wasn't supposed to get when the Warriors got hurt. And he was with the Raptors. That's when that
Facts.
KD
That's when
got
that
hurt.
KD got hurt.
Yep. So I was like, that's just the basketball gods
Yeah,
giving it back
That
to
had to let you see.
Siakam.
That had to
Yeah.
let you. My guy, you stole one.
Yeah, you start.
You
You
stole
weren't
one.
about to steal two.
You
I'm
about to
sorry.
get this. You about to see how it happens. How this feels.
Yep. You're right there. You know y'all should win. You know y'all could
It
have
was
won.
right there in the first quarter too. Like,
Yep.
who do you blame? You blame the players? You blame the coaches?
That's
You think they
just.
should let Halliburton play? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame nobody. It's game 7. You playing.
I just said he shouldn't have did so much. Like, ultimately, when you got that, like, and you see, like, That's why I said it's about like y'all gotta look at the history.
Yeah.
You gotta really check the history.
Yeah.
Anybody with a straight calf and you going out there trying to play elite like that, high level, you gonna tell your shit.
It's coming for sure.
You gonna tell your shit. Like it's not a doubt. You gonna tell your shit. When you, I can't mess with my stuff.
No, you good.
When you
I mean, no doubt about it.
when you're at that high level and like how he started was the perfect start. Like spot up and just shoot, bro. Like you don't gotta be the one
Moving around and all this
like
shit.
being explosive, trying to like I get you handle the ball, but you don't gotta be the one. Like at the end of the day, like let the ball go.
Be a decoy.
Yeah, you can be a whole decoy, run around casually,
Yeah.
and then come off that screen, pull that shot. Like it's just
So all you gotta do is just keep shooting.
yeah, because he could have finished that game in my opinion if he just wasn't trying to be the explosive, but like I said, it's that competitive.
It's just that
elite.
step right there.
You can't make that step. You can't strip.
Wow.
Because that's how you think he trained it.
Yeah, because
And he slid the same way.
right.
He slid the same way.
If you running regular, cool, but when you open it up,
When you're leaned over like that because you're trying to get lower and get by him, like that's when you do it. That's when you train it.
that shit looked like it hurt so bad too, especially
I
when
know
it
it does.
happens, bro. You see the jerk in
The whole calf, the whole
Yes.
leg, bro.
it jerks. It's like pow.
It's the rubber band snapping. It's literally recoiling in there.
Yep. Ooh, it looked like it fucking hurt so bad.
I feel like it's like a cramp, but like times 10.
Yeah.
Like, and it's in a weird spot because I remember seeing Katie like literally grabbing his like rubber, like grabbing it, like what the hell?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, what the fuck
that,
going on?
It don't feel good. That don't feel right.
Yeah.
But they say you never come back the same after your Achilles.
He did.
Really did he? Because he's not doing it as good as he was, right? Like he's still putting up like.
The teams suck. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna say they suck.
They
I'm
said
gonna just
KD's
say-
about to get traded, right?
Yeah, he about to go to the Rockets. Well, he already did. Yeah, he at the Rockets now.
That's tough.
Yeah, the Rockets should be competing for a Western Conference title this year. LeBron, they probably gonna trade him.
You from LA?
Yeah, the new owner is not fucking around.
Oh, LA Dodger.
No, yeah, the LA Dodgers owner.
10 billion?
$10 billion for the Lakers. No.
No, he had one team. He just had LA Dodgers, but they're a big team. Don't get
And they bought it for $600 million. You see what I'm saying? Jerry Buss.
But the LA Dodgers
The LA Lakers for $600 million. Now they just sold for $10 billion. Talk about fucking coming up on your.
I thought the Buss family just paid $10 billion for it.
No, the Buss family just sold it for $10 million. The Buss family is no longer the majority owners of the Lakers anymore. It marks the end of a dynasty, end of an era. 11 championships.
They sold that shit for $10 billion.
Yes.
He's got $10 billion to people. Like,
Yep. And see, and this is the crazy thing. Dr. Buss never wanted the Lakers to be out of the family. He wanted the Lakers to remain a part of the family. But Jeannie was like, well, shit, the Lakers, so if Kobe was alive, it'd be different. Kobe's not alive, so a lot of that Laker lore is gone. And there's a broken piece in the chain. Kobe would have put some money up. He ain't got $10 billion, he had $1.3 billion.
so who bought him?
The dude from the Dodgers. So the Dodgers owner owns the Dodgers and the Lakers.
Right, all in LA.
Yep. He not fucking around. He said LA deserves some dogs. We're gonna get these players out of here. Is what he said. Get these players out of here.
Well, I guess LeBron is like,
What's over with?
he's getting. You think he's gonna play next year?
Yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna have him in a Laker uniform.
Because now he's not gonna be able to play with his son, right?
Yeah, no. They not.
His son is in the G League though, right?
No, he on the Lakers. But the new owner ain't having that shit. Nope. Done.
None of this. I call the shots.
It ain't no 3-hour haircut, bitch. We only at fucking 1 hour on here, 59 minutes, and this is the second one. So that means What? 30 minutes apiece. Whole ass motherfucker.
See what you done did? You just see what you did?
I miss cussing y'all out. I ain't gonna lie. I miss it. See, that's why I tell y'all, hey mods, leave them on up in here so I can cuss their ass out. Whole ass.
Yeah, we didn't know about that protest, man.
No, I ain't know nothing about the protest.
I told you, biggest one in the U.S. history.
My thing is, though, listen, man. This was my whole thing. This is what I was saying. Right. Speaking back on that war shit. I believe that, unfortunately, war is big business. Right? Big business out here.
It's all propaganda, though.
I understand.
It's all propaganda.
I understand.
All this shit is just
I get it.
what's really going on.
I get it. But look, we like roads, we like schools, we like highways, right? We like internet, we like basically the American way. You like to be able to go buy you a car whenever you want to go buy you a car. You like to be able to have the opportunity to make more money than your neighbor, right? Right?
Yeah, no, I mean, okay. So bring jobs back to Americans,
That's part of the plan.
right?
Yeah, it's part of the plan.
Right. So your food, you want to pay more for food, because you will. Actually, no, you won't, because they're gonna keep the farmers, because that's we're gonna allow that, because our food would be so expensive if we had an American on them fields. So we're gonna allow that. And then what we're gonna do? We're gonna allow that hotel shit to slide too, because shit, that servitude work, we still need that, because the cost of the hotels is definitely, no one's gonna be staying at them joints no more. If it's all
Yeah. What I'm saying
we're
is,
making some exceptions, because
yeah, because we need American life.
because we need to still take advantage of these people. No, we still need to take advantage of these people in certain industries, because we need to stay a certain way to make money, right? So we want to be like half in, half out type shit. Like, you know what they say in the Bible about being lukewarm?
Yeah. Which is not good, right?
Yeah,
You're
it's-
either on one side or you're on the other. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'd rather you be either hot or cold,
Yeah. Not in the middle.
not in the middle.
Can't trust your motherfucker
So
in the middle.
it's like, can't trust a motherfucker in the middle, making in the middle of decisions.
I get you.
You can't trust niggas in the middle.
But
I'm gonna bring it back to the Bible one more time for you. So, when you think about it, God said love your neighbors. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, because I'm not against, like, you over here doing crimes, you came illegally, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right.
That makes sense. What about the people who've been over here illegal? It's been years. They've been established illegally.
It's still
wait, hold on.
There's a process.
I've been here. I've been had a job. I'm established.
You established.
I got a network.
I got that.
I'm just trying to live the right life. I ain't
Where
got
that paperwork at?
Hold on. I haven't done no crimes here.
Hey man.
So pause. What I'm trying to say is, here's what I'm trying to say. Being undocumented is not illegal. It's like a traffic ticket. So here we go. So everybody who got a traffic ticket in here, need to get the fuck up out of here. That's what we said. Because I want to let you know what the word illegal is. It's a tactic. It's a tactic, because why do you think laws get reversed? So I had to think about some shit once I came from the last time to this one. I think about some shit.
Got you.
So why do you think laws get reversed all the time? And they return shit, because of law is all about interpretation.
Yeah, it's all about
So at
interpretation.
any given time, people can't be like, you know what, we interpreted this a different way this time. We feel like it's interpreted this way.
Yeah.
So the word illegal, I'm trying to tell you, is always a tactic
Yeah.
to be used to confuse people.
Yeah.
That's all that is, to say you're an illegal immigrant and all this illegal. Because the first thing people start saying is, even when the cops pull up and you ain't really doing shit, but they're like, what you're doing here is illegal. Like, what's illegal about what I'm doing?
Yeah.
It's my freedom of speech to say what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Other than that, you just like, it's all to confuse people,
Yeah.
to make them feel like they're doing something wrong,
Yeah.
so they can start the investigation or start the process of doing something. So, what I'm saying is, being here, undocumented, it's like a traffic ticket.
Yeah.
It's like a traffic ticket. Like, so if I've been here for 10 years, I'm paying taxes. You know why I'm paying taxes?
Why?
Because y'all double dip. These motherfuckers double dip anyways.
But how are you paying taxes if you?
Hold up.
I don't mean to speak. How are you paying taxes if you?
Because I buy food here.
Okay.
So you still get my tax money, and they came out with immigrants pay a percentage of the taxes that we get because there's so many of them.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Because I gotta pay for food.
Right.
And whichever way it's coming, that food is taxed when I go shop at the store.
Yeah.
Because they double dip in this motherfucker, like I said. But they might not be getting double dipped on, but taxes are getting paid on wherever they live at. Like wherever they live at, they're paying taxes.
And what about all of their paychecks?
That's what I said.
That part.
It might not be getting double dipped like everybody else in America. Like it's getting double dipped out of all of us. Because you know what I'm saying. Your paycheck, you pay your paycheck, whatever. They take some. Then you go spend that money that they took already. And you go get taxed again.
I assume you're talking about the Hispanic community, right?
So I was talking about Americans. Like Americans get double taxed.
Yeah.
We get double taxed.
Yeah. For sure.
But they get taxed because they gotta go buy food. They gotta eat here if they're gonna live here, right?
This is true.
Like regardless, so they're paying taxes. So what I'm saying is, they might be paying all of them. They might be paying all of them. But there's a lot of people that are ducking taxes in America that have money.
Let me ask you a question.
A lot of people that doing tax evasion.
And
they're Americans.
In other countries around the world, right? Other countries around the world. What country, like in China right now, right? Are there any American signs in China? American language or anything like that in China, or is it all Chinese language?
So I'm pretty sure in the airport you're gonna find some American language.
Okay, what about in the country itself? Or what about when you?
I haven't never been to speak on that, unfortunately.
Okay, what about when you call a toll number and it speaks a language? Do you think that it speaks another language or it just speaks that?
Oh, yeah. So I'm guessing you're talking about the opportunity that's in America. So why would I go to China if there's opportunity here?
That's what I'm saying.
So people come here for opportunity.
Right, but you got it's a certain way this shit has to be done. So you can't just come over here. You can't just come over here thinking that you can go to work and do whatever and shit like that, right?
I get that.
Let me tell you what ends up happening, right? You get a whole bunch of folks, right? Okay, a whole bunch of people, right? Americans probably won't do this, right? How many families live in one household?
Typical family? You're saying this is the average family?
American family. How many families live in one household? One family.
Typically one family.
Okay.
Typically.
So.
Cultural differences though, so
very
it's all cultural
differences.
things. Cause like in Jamaica, you can have multiple families in one home.
This is true, but here, right, we don't really do things like that, right?
I don't know.
So
if a Jamaican family's here, they might do things like that.
What ends up happening? Well, in the majority,
hey,
what ends up happening is you get a whole bunch of folks that move into a house, right, and all these folks, you don't have to pay a lot. Everybody else get houses, everybody else get cars and things of this nature, right?
Are you saying that what's wrong with doing that? Just asking, if people started doing that, what's wrong with doing that? They would be making a better living for themselves because the minimum wage is still $7.25, and you can't live off $7.25. So if I get a bunch of people getting paid
then
a
if
minimum
you come
wage
here and
job,
get your documentation and paperwork, you got the opportunity to make more money and not just the $7.25.
with the what paper that says I'm a U.S. citizen? So I'm a U.S. citizen and I started at $7.25.
Yeah, but I mean, you got the opportunity to elevate.
I'm a U.S. citizen and I started at $7.25.
You started there. Everybody got to start there.
Not true.
I mean,
because now they're like people won't even work for $7.25 in this economy right now.
That's those.
That's
people.
why multiple families would come together because it makes sense. So like I got to live.
Yeah.
But think about this. So like even though that's $7.25, they're protesting, right?
I started at $5.15.
But even
you see what I'm saying?
But you know, like you know why.
Yeah.
Because like time as time changes, like they start to like.
Yeah.
But like time's been changed. Because how long has 725 been around? Like that's been a minute now.
It's been a minute.
And like other states are starting to like move their needle.
Up a little, yeah.
Because like it's all state.
Yeah, this is
it's all
Bible
state.
Belt
It's all state to state.
You know, yeah, it's state to state.
It's all state to state.
So, what I'm saying is, it's like because you also got some people that come in this country and do illegal shit.
Yeah, I'm not. I said I'm not against that one.
You know what I mean?
I'm not against that. I'm talking about the family that's been here for 20 years. It's like living their life.
Mm-hmm.
They've been. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they should have an opportunity.
Yeah, that's all I'm
Just
saying.
an opportunity to go
like,
past this test.
You know, see, and that's all I was trying to say. Like, it was like the humane thing to do because like when you heard about the story, like them coming into the graduations.
Yeah.
And like.
Yeah, that is
like,
fucked up.
And like, think
but
about
how
like,
long have you been here though?
But I'm saying,
undocumented.
Think about like you was at your kid's graduation, and they ran down on your, and now that this kid, he was born here,
so he's born here.
He's a citizen, and now he's going home to a house that's empty. Like he's literally walking in like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And like, where they've been keeping these people because like they won't let people to go. The people that are supposed to go check in, and like
they won't let them go.
They won't even let them go make sure that
I'm not
so I'm
for
saying the process.
What I'm saying
should be better. Like, why are we not doing like a process of like, so you've been like vetting these people? Like, okay, so you've been here X, Y, Z. Let's talk about getting your papers because when you have to get your papers, when you come here illegally and you start the process of doing it legally, they send you back to your country, and then you got to come the right way.
There you go.
But like there's a process.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's a process. Why are we not getting these people on the process who have been here?
Because they're already here illegally.
Doing the right thing. It seems like a way to just look at people. Because remember, it seems like a way to just look at people and say that you're illegal, so you gotta go. And it's brown people. It's brown people. It's just brown people. We're gonna it's gonna shift because, like I said, back in 2020, it was our people, and it was BML, and it was a different movement then, right? Now we done shifted.
We were getting shot in the streets.
Right.
We weren't.
We're still getting shot in the streets.
That's been since the land before time.
We're still getting shot in the streets, but back in 2020, we were the highlight.
Yeah.
We were the highlight.
Who the fuck was helping us though?
I'm just saying.
Who the fuck was helping us?
We were the highlight.
But who was helping us though?
Now we're past that, right?
What Trayvon Martin? Who was protesting out there?
We're past that. We were.
We were. Right. I ain't seen nobody else out there.
We were.
So,
but we weren't getting like. Hold on. So like, it's a big difference between like us
getting put in the cage and being unalive.
Us getting killed.
Yeah.
Right. Us getting killed and not getting justice. Right. Because like it's not like we weren't fighting for our justice, but we were getting killed. People rose up. A lot of people rose up. But I think the whole like
stand your ground law and all that shit.
Yeah. Like I think the whole like. That was just a big division. That was just a big separation. Like people were trying to divide, like
the country. Yeah.
I try to talk about like how divided we felt.
I mean, anybody that follow a person and then shoot a person and don't get convicted of murder is kind of crazy.
Right.
But
like and that was that dude that came across state lines, like took like he went out the way to say he was going to go protect some people, and then went and killed some people. And then when he killed some people, and then still got to walk off.
And got to walk off.
But then we come back, right? Because like remember, we never forget what happened in the Capitol, right?
Yeah.
Then we come back now, and now everybody's party. So like, okay, so like it just all doesn't look good. But now we done shifted the focus. Cause like that was my biggest concern. Like, okay, we're gonna go back into the same times that we was in 2020. But now the focus is shifted to another brown skinned people.
Yeah.
The problem is this: how many racial clubs are here?
A
lot. So what you're starting to see less of is that more authentic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You're starting to see a less authentic white person, unfortunately. When you're scared of getting eradicated, you do things. You gotta get rid of people so I can keep people. And the majority cannot be not in favor of this.
I got you.
And like, if time keeps going,
Yeah.
we're gonna be gone because we got that. You know how that dark skinned brother now is starting to slide on all of them.
Yeah,
Them snow bunnies, and we love them, and we'll real quick, and then check that color changes.
Yeah.
It just starts changing now. It's you're not seeing. Where are we?
But that also
population when that start happens. I'm telling you, that elites are the elites.
That also works in the reverse of it too. That also works. They did a thing about Patrick Mahomes. that also works on the opposite end. You see what I'm saying? It don't just work with the black folks and you keep mixing with black. That only happens if you keep mixing with black. But like Patrick Mahomes and his daddy, right? Like Patrick Mahomes' dad, mom and dad, right? It's an interracial couple, right?
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes would be an interracial child, right?
He would be for sure.
So now he went with a white girl, right? Okay, so his kids are going to be a little bit more light.
Fairer skin.
Fairer skin. Okay, so now what about in that next generation when it happens again?
But Patrick is very fair skinned already.
Very. Like, but his children aren't.
Yeah, he's very. Is he with a white woman?
He is. He's married.
Right. So like, he was already very fair skinned.
Yeah.
Typically, and what's his dad?
Black.
Like you?
Yeah. Like
or like me.
I'm smoking on that Joe Burrow pack.
Okay,
Black.
okay.
That's how what he be talking about.
I'm just trying to make sure because he can't very,
Yeah. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. But when Patrick Mahomes' kids have kids, the black will be taken out of it.
I understand it does happen in both ways.
Yeah.
But where we're trending.
Yeah.
it's all about where we're just trending towards.
Yeah.
Because we just dominating out here. We just really just dominating out here.
Yeah.
We are going crazy out there.
But I'm just saying, like,
when you get scared and you feel, I'm trying to tell you, when you become the minority, and you thought you were the majority, make the majority right now.
Oh, we always have.
We are the majority right now.
Yeah, we always have, for real.
No, like
Black and brown, for sure.
When the number is like that, and now we're the majority.
Yeah. You get a little nervous.
Now, and politically speaking, oh, we might not get this. We really might not win this. Like,
Yeah.
We really it's all about the agendas. You got agendas out here that need to be. You heard about the what cities? The Freedom Cities?
Where they at? Freedom Cities.
The one like Elon already has one.
Elon already has a Freedom City?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I usually go. So there's a lot of things that we probably could talk about offline.
Yeah. Okay.
Like real offline.
Yeah. Like real offline.
It's starting to get with this whole AI stuff and everything. It's starting to get dangerous out here.
Yeah.
Everything's starting to get super dangerous.
Yeah.
And
I would imagine.
And like what you go online about, you want to be very careful.
Okay.
There's certain things you don't want to.
So the government don't fucking come and
Yeah,
get the door.
there's certain things you don't want to speak about because you're starting to get to. Because basically, I can tell you this: AI is starting to, based on how you like what you do and how you do things, they're starting to basically see if you are for or against what's about to happen here.
Damn. What's about to happen here?
Go look up what Freedom Cities are. Go look up. I can send you some videos. I can send you some clips. I can send you some videos. I can send you some clips.
And
don't get trapped into the algorithms. Don't get sucked into the algorithms that you're getting fed, by the way.
yeah.
Based on what you constantly view, constantly talk like.
I don't, but that's what I'm saying. Outside of this right here, doing this, I watch sports and stuff like that, but I don't really, because
I can show you a video once.
you gotta understand. How old are you?
29. Ooh, about to be 29.
About to be 29. So I'm 36, right? And I done seen crises after crises after crises after crises, bro. You feel what I'm saying? In my lifetime, you gotta think, I was alive during Desert Storm, during that war. You see what I'm saying? I was alive during and understood what was going on with 9/11. You get what I'm saying? I was alive and well enough through the two wars, right? Then the economic collapse in '08. I was 18 years old. You see what I'm saying? That was 18 years ago.
I have a video for you.
Come on, let me see.
It's a little lengthy though. I don't know if we got time for that.
Tag me. Tag me. Yeah, it's supposed to be World War III, right?
Everyone thinks they have time though.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will.
This dude, man. It's hard because he's the messenger. It's hard for me to. Uh,
Just listen.
There's so much gaslighting in this motherfucker. It's not even funny, dog.
Wait,
Listen.
he's gonna speak on what you talked about.
This motherfucker is doing this for the clicks and the views that he gets paid. You see all that?
What do you mean?
This right here? Because these is the same motherfuckers that was tripping with the Cuban Missile Crisis. How'd that go? That? No.
You don't mention that? I think I learned about it in school.
We were not born. And you had a whole generation of people that stayed in their bunkers and in their basements because they thought the Cubans were going to shoot missiles.
So Cuban Missile Cycle was like, that was like let's see, before like social media.
Way before social media. You had a
So,
whole
like-
generation of people stay in their basements for a lifetime.
So that's the problem. Like that's before social media. Like there was like communication is different. Like in this day and age. Like
They didn't fire off missiles.
yeah, no. So like when you threaten somebody, like
Mhm.
of course, like communication is just different. Like
Yeah.
like
My thing is,
technology is different now than back in that time. So like we can't even relate the two because like if like Cuban Missile Crisis is happening, it's like. And I'm back in a time where I can't really know what's real or not.
there's
And
billions of people that have been on this planet, right? None of them have seen the end of the world as
Of course.
a thing. So what makes you believe that you'll be so lucky that you'll see the end of the
why
world?
does he think this? He didn't say this was on the world. He wasn't saying this was on the world.
What is it?
He was saying like everyone's acting like we still have time.
Time for what?
So like even when he said like everyone thought the last 3 months and then
Yeah,
they did it.
yeah, it did.
Everyone thought that they could keep throwing out money for it until 2008 and we saw the market crash.
And we saw the market crash.
Right,
Yeah.
because everyone always thinks that there's more time.
Yeah.
Like everyone always
Shit
thinks that,
always gonna happen
everyone
with
always-
humans in the
everyone
system.
everyone always overestimates the actual underestimates the actual repercussions of your actions.
Yeah.
Because with every reaction there will be a reaction.
There will be a reaction.
What's going on? So like I was just speaking on like Iran was saying, hey US, you're watching you and if you do this or whatever, there will be total war. So think about culturally what's different about America and other countries that we deal with. So
Yeah.
like kamikazes, right?
Mhm.
When we deal with Pearl Harbor, like people will kill themselves.
They will.
They will
They will.
will go hop in the plane
Mhm.
with the intent like I'm not coming home. I don't give a fuck.
Got you.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
That's a real cultural thing because like we're not doing that.
No, no, no.
But we
don't believe in
go-
that ideology of life.
We go to war hoping that our people come back home
Yeah.
safe and sound.
Yeah, they're going to war knowing that we'll never see you.
1,000%. So like even like 9/11, like you spoke about just a
Yeah.
second ago, like they have that mentality over there where I'm gonna fly this plane into mass casualty.
Yeah.
So with us doing what we did is like I said, we opened the door. You ever know like you ever thought about like what they call like cells?
Yeah. Supercell. Yeah.
Like super cells?
Yeah.
Right. So like you saw like I had it relate to like the basically like the Boston Marathon.
Mhm.
That was when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Like, that was when I was in high
Yeah.
school.
The Boston bombing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Oh, you
those
mean
type
just
of
people?
Those type of people like this is what I'm trying to say. Like go to school. We've been allowing immigration up until this point, basically, right? Like,
Yeah.
We just closed our border recently and all this
Yeah.
stuff, right? Like,
Now you're
Those
saying
type of
those
people-
people are gonna come and be bombing shit.
so this is the type of people to have kids, young adults.
Yeah.
You have a mission.
Yeah.
We're gonna send you over to live a life, live a normal life.
Yeah.
Do this, do this. We'll be in touch.
Yeah. You see,
We'll be in touch.
that's the beauty of the thing. It's
So-
the beauty of it because, yeah, you can do that.
So I know we got like Snowden and things like that watch all the things that people are saying.
Yeah.
Like, watching people search up.
Yeah. And you know, I'm saying we probably ain't gonna catch all of them, and we probably gonna lose a few people. But
that is crazy.
But-
No, not the casualness.
Yeah.
Not the nonchalantness of
yeah, we probably gonna lose a
we
few people.
we can't catch all of them.
Nah,
And
but
I'm talking major
we're going to
cities.
get this under control.
I'm talking about major cities and like just because we wanted to do what exactly?
Do
Like,
you
I
believe
get- I
that the
understand.
military is the only people with
I
guns out here?
I understand. I know, like civilians.
Bro,
Like,
we
people-
are the
people-
most
regular-
armed
regular
country
people.
on the planet Earth.
Like, regular people. So when they came out with the right to bear arms, right?
Yeah.
You gotta think about what time frame that
We're
was.
the only country
Think
that
about
has
what-
allowed that.
Think about what time frame that was.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, before ARs.
Yeah.
Before assault rifles.
Yeah.
Before like
Yeah.
automatic, like when it took 20 minutes to reload.
Yeah.
Type
Nah,
shit.
Now it's just click, 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 click.
Right.
and-
So like the way we've
uh.
the way we've evolved
Yeah.
from when people created
Yeah.
the right to bear arms
Yeah.
to rise up against
Yeah.
your like to rise up against like trying to be controlled by some like a dictatorship basically.
Yeah, but
A
see,
king.
this isn't a dictatorship. You
I didn't
gotta
say it
think
was. I didn't say it was.
it transfers power every 4
I
years.
didn't say it was.
Right now, like
I didn't say it was a dictatorship.
you got so much freedoms that you don't have in other countries. Like, do you know in Iran the women can't even? So it's
No, I'm not pro Iran here.
Okay.
I'm not pro Iran at all. I'm not saying that at all.
I know that.
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm
not-
saying
I'm not-
is you are against the immigration and everything else that's going on.
I'm not against that at all. I'm against the lack of processes. I'm just against the lack of processes.
The way I feel,
Like the processes, I'm for people. I'm a God-fearing man.
Yeah.
So when I think about like people and
Yeah.
like humanity, I'm just like, obviously we're all born sinners. Everyone's a born sinner, right?
yeah,
And
Why can't y'all do it over there in your country?
My
Though?
job is to seek those who are lost.
Why
My job-
does everybody have to come to America?
My job is to seek those who are lost.
I know,
That's
but
all-
why
that's all.
does everybody have to come to America?
Because we propaganda ourselves to be the land of opportunity.
We are the land of opportunity.
Yeah, so why would
But that doesn't mean you come over here
why would
and
it
do the
not-
shit illegally.
Why would it not be
There's
desired?
a process. Just like how there was a process of you going to get your driver's license.
There's always some great tape. It's not like what
You weren't able to do that with your driver's
Now
license.
it's like the gold card, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
now there's like
something like that.
Now there's like
Now
there's like these streamlined processes that we're making to make money too, like to be like, no, you don't even have to do all that if you just can pay this money,
Yeah,
right?
but at the same time, to get into school, to get out of school, there's a process. To come into this world and to leave out of this world, there's a process. Everything we do, there is a process. What the fuck do you think this is where you get to come on over here and not go through the process when there's been hundreds of thousands of people that have went through the process to get their citizenship?
Do you think Chinese people would be doing that?
What?
Like Chinese people would be doing that?
They don't even allow people, they have a fucking wall.
No, what I'm
The
saying,
Great
what I'm-
Wall
what I'm
of
saying-
China where
what
they
I'm
don't
saying-
let people in.
What I'm saying is, do you think that people will come over here on a visa instead that are from other countries, not just Hispanics?
They will come over here
No,
on a visa.
So no, I'm just asking, like, do you think there are any other people here that aren't here illegally besides Hispanics?
I believe there's multiple people here that's illegal.
Other than Hispanics?
Other than Hispanics.
For
yes.
sure.
I
do you-
just think the Hispanics are the majority, and that's what
They
we are
They definitely are, but
looking at right now.
They definitely are. And there's a reason why they're the majority, though.
Because this was what, their land before?
Not even, I wasn't even gonna speak on that.
Okay, what's up?
We just share a border, right?
We share a
we
border.
Just literally share a border with. Would you not think there's some Canadians here legally? Possibly.
Yeah and no, but it's like
Possibly, you don't think there are any Canadians here legally?
possibly, but their country is kind of like better than ours if you think about it. Free healthcare.
Wait, better than ours.
Yeah, free healthcare.
So why are we in Canada?
Well, because we're in the United States of America.
No, but like
We're all in North America.
If that's the better country, why are people trying to run off to Canada?
Because you can't do that. Because you're not Canadian. I'm sure there's a process that you'll have to go to get into their country. You see what I'm saying? You can't just go into Canada and be like, I'm gonna be up over here. No, you cannot.
You actually can go to Canada just to.
You gotta have your passport, first of all.
Right.
That's first.
Right.
That's a process.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Right.
You have to be able to follow due process.
Because I guess Canada's like, if it's not connected to US, they're like connected to the sea, obviously.
They are
And they're
we share North America, United States, Canada, and Mexico. We share.
And they're further away from any other country that would be trying to seek anything, right?
You see what I'm saying?
So like because we're the land of opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
we propaganda ourselves to be like I'm trying to say like the best country in the world.
Nowhere else in the world where you can say fuck your commander in chief and they don't come into the door and fucking rape you with an AR-15 up your asshole and fire that bitch.
Because you can't speak up.
You see what I'm saying?
Of course.
That's part of what
So people are
makes this
trying to-
country
so
the best country on
People
the
are trying to
planet.
get rid of. So people are trying to get away from
Uh-huh.
basically like not having freedom. People are trying to come. Well, like
Yeah,
so like
yeah. They don't have freedoms in their country like we do our country.
right.
They probably don't have like they probably just don't have everything that we have for
Right,
real.
so they're
You
trying-
see what I'm saying?
They're trying to just basically get freedom.
Yeah, but there's a process in order to do so.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Our freedom wasn't fucking free. It was off the blood of Americans. You see what I'm saying? Freedom is not free. So when you thinking that you just get to come over here and enjoy these freedoms, well, there's generations of motherfuckers that died.
Yeah, no,
So
for
shit
sure.
can be like what it is now. What's up, brother?
No, that's 100%.
So that's why I say, like, if you don't have ancestors over here that done fought and done died for this shit, no, you can't come over here and enjoy the shit that we enjoy until you go through the process. That's all.
I understand. I understand that. But like I'm saying, it's just like the reason why we have so many illegal immigrants here is because like
Mm-hmm.
we share a border.
We do share a
We
border.
just share a border. Like
We do share a
people trying
border.
to just get away, and like when you feel like your
Hey,
family's at risk.
Russia and China share a border.
Like when you feel like your family's at risk,
Mhm.
or whatever situation,
Russia and China shares a border. You don't see them funneling people into each other's countries and shit like that. They got that shit really under control. Seriously.
Yeah, no, because I mean, why would I want to go? Why would they want to go to each other's country?
Why would you want to come to the U.S.?
What were we just talking about?
We just talking about the land of opportunity.
Yeah, so
Okay, but you got to follow the process in order to get in this land of opportunity.
Everybody else is just like, there's no opportunity where Russia and China. Where's the opportunity?
I mean, hey
But
man, look.
if China goes to Russia, they're like, I'm in the same situation. If Russia goes to China, they're like, I'm in the same situation.
So what makes America the place to be when we are $21 trillion in debt? You would think those other countries are the countries to be in.
Why do you always see people like come over here and start a business? They can start a business
Because they can get rich.
They can come over here and start a business.
Yeah,
basically.
over there is communism.
We always see like certain industries like with a lot of immigrants that own them.
Yeah.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
and you, like
Yeah.
yeah, like there's certain like industries that we have here that like it's an immigrant that owns it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's certain industries. Yeah, I follow you there.
Yeah, so, like,
But I'm just saying.
And then they're making their money. They're getting their bread. They're like,
But then
this is exactly why.
For a person illegally to come over here and to make money, that means he had to buy a fake identification in order to have a bank account. You see what I'm saying? So it's deeper than just them coming over here. Like, you got to follow the process.
Yeah, no,
That way we can make money off your ass like we doing all our Americans. What make you think you ain't about to pay no taxes like everybody else paying around this bitch? Just because you buy food and you buy gas? No, motherfucker. I need some of that money off that check.
No,
Come on.
and I get that.
I need to put some of that shit towards this Medicare and this Medicaid.
I get that. Like,
Social Security.
You know, like my family's immigrants. My family immigrants. Like I'm first generation American. My mom had to take the
But look though.
the test, and that's where my sympathy, I would say, comes in.
I got you.
Like,
But she took the test.
well, she definitely took her test when she got here, but like,
Okay.
I guess she had somebody else already here established for her to come over here.
Yeah.
So we came over she came over the right way, and then did her processes.
I'm second generation Sicilian. My grandparents came over and they took the test too.
Yeah, so like it's like
They were taking people back then. They would let certain.
like you talking about like refugees.
We weren't refugees from Sicily, but I forget, they came over on account of war or something. The war going on at the time, and she was able to come over here, and then her husband came over, which is my grandfather.
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna give you one more scenario of what happens when you let immigrants or whatever the case may be come on over that don't plan on staying here, but plan on shipping money from here to their country.
Right, the currency swap out.
Why do you think they call Hitler such a bad dude?
Which means you kill him. You're trying to like nationalize it. You're talking about. Which is what's happening now, but we're okay with it.
Oh no.
This is what happened.
No, it's not happening now.
This is
Believe you me.
This is what's happening now.
No, it's not happening now.
So what's happening?
Hitler was a motherfucker. You listen.
No, I'm trying to get educated. So like,
Okay, look,
what's
so-
happening? Like, wasn't Hitler just trying to get rid of all the Jews?
The reason why Hitler was trying to get rid of all the Jews, okay, is
Oh,
because
sorry, how much was it?
one thing for a lineup like $15. One thing that happens is when people get together, right? Well, a certain group of people, and I'm not even gonna put a name on them. A certain people get together, right? And they go and make money from whoever in the country, right? But then they only spend money in this group of people, right? Okay, not only that, then they take this money and go send it back to their country. What ends up eventually, if that keeps happening, you'll bleed the country dry. You see what I'm saying? whichever country that's happening to.
That the money is getting sent to, or the money is getting sent from.
The money that is
You're
getting
earning money here and sending it out to other countries to be spent, basically.
which will end up,
The hours are worked here, but the money's going elsewhere.
which is not in our circulation, which that takes that money out of circulation and puts it in another country's circulation. You get what I'm saying? What ends up happening is over time, if people keep doing this, people keep doing that, you will
wouldn't have no money.
lead the,
Yeah, we
exactly.
do have to keep the country's money.
Oh,
Which
oh,
will lower the value of our dollar.
oh,
essentially.
wait a minute. What is going on right
Yeah,
now?
no, that makes sense.
Oh, that makes perfect
I
sense.
can understand that, but like physical money, you're
Uh-huh.
saying shipping, like people are
I'm
going
talking
out
about they
now.
make money.
No, I'm saying like you're saying they're selling it to another country.
Whichever country it is to help your family. Whichever country, it don't matter what
I would
country.
say
it is.
how to like physical, just like physical paper.
I mean,
it
like-
have to be like an actual U.S. dollars because if you're talking like
Whatever,
currency swap out, like
however you can digitally send it back right now. But back then, it was the actual
it
physical.
was actual paper. So yeah, like
And coins.
digitally now it's digital.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. You can't make money in one country and send that money to a whole nother country. You get what I'm saying?
So
It bleeds your country, it
so
bankrupts your country.
I just want to understand because so people who live in another country now but work in the U.S.
Uh-huh.
What's the difference?
If they're living in another country, 9 times out of 10, they're not working in the U.S. They probably got businesses over here, but they're not working over here. Working over here and having businesses over here is two completely
No, we
different things.
totally have people who like make U.S. money,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Have a job in the U.S. but
Yeah.
live in another country.
Okay.
We totally have that. So
Uh-huh.
like essentially, are we not doing the same thing on other countries?
You're not supposed to take money out of the U.S. currency to put into another country's currency.
That's why when it comes, and I guess that's why I'm asking when it comes to digital currency because it's like a
It's still the same thing. We're 21 trillion in debt. So what I'm saying is the reason why Hitler called whatever the case may be on the Jewish people and all that stuff was because they would go and make money from other businesses, right?
the Jewish people or who? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who would do that?
Hitler wasn't too fond of any other race outside of his own. Not just Jews, anybody. It don't matter, everybody. Everybody that wasn't German, Nazi Germany, he didn't love. Okay? So, when he found out, because he was cool with everybody at first, but he found out that a lot of shit had happened with the making of the money and them keeping the money in the circles and only spending the money with each other and not spending the money with other businesses.
Governments usually just care where you spend your money. So
Yeah.
like they don't. It's not so much that they care that you're from another country working in our country. They say you're not spending every dollar you earn back into their own economy.
Exactly.
Right, and that makes sense. I totally
Because
understand that.
you leave the country dry.
Right. So the Holocaust was not about the Jewish people.
It was a race thing for sure. And not just about the Jews, no. He just found out that's what was going on. You see what I'm saying? And he wanted to eradicate what was going on in his country. To a German person, Hitler's a hero. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
But to history,
I couldn't say that because in Germany it's legal to do the whole Nazi thing. I'd say around the world, besides here, I believe.
what?
Right?
You can practice what you want to practice here.
No, like like the Nazi flag is illegal in most countries nowadays,
Well, yeah, of course.
including Germany.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when history, history is historic. So it's however you wanted to say the story. But
And then so we're not basically doing mass genocide right now either.
not necessarily
Not the US, of
mass
course, like, we're not-
genocide.
like, we're-
You're putting people in cages.
Well,
that
not
you've
the
always
U.S.
done.
We're not talking about the U.S.
Oh, you talking about Germany? What are you talking about? Where'd you go here? Wait. Where'd we go here? We just took a turn.
Like I'm not, yeah, not the U.S. We're definitely not doing things like that, like mass genocide.
Yeah, of course we are.
Like but I guess
It's controlled.
We're kind of supporting that.
It is. It's a humane way of doing things. Okay.
I'm just just chopping it up. So
Yeah.
like I'm supporting it, though, right?
Not
We're
necessarily
not the doers,
supporting
but
it.
we're supporting it.
But what's going on is
Take-
you gotta understand
Take-
that somebody gotta be daddy.
I don't know where you're coming with the point. With the
No, I'm
genocide
just
point.
like
You're saying that we're doing it right here.
no, the U.S. is not doing anything like
Are you
that.
talking about with Iran?
So
That was just look, man. Hey.
no, not Iran. Iran's been our enemy for years,
Yeah,
right?
I mean they almost tried to blow us up.
Yeah, they've been our enemy for years. But we're on the side of the Israelis, I guess, right?
We're on the side of the United States. Whatever makes the United States thrive more, that's what side we're on.
So Iran the Israelis are fighting because
That's a holy land in Jerusalem, where Jesus was. And they're going to keep fighting until the end of time. It's in the Bible.
They've been fighting forever.
They've been fighting and been fighting and been fighting since before all of us was born, including Trump's grandparents.
They don't even know why they're fighting.
You see, now
right,
they're just still fighting.
So what's happening in Israel?
Some call it some biblical shit going on.
I believe it.
Okay, some call it that.
I definitely believe that. And so what's happening with I guess is it the Israelis and the Palestine?
That was a little while ago. That was a little while ago. Now we're at Israel and Iran.
That was a little while ago.
Yeah, Palestine and Jerusalem, they've been fighting since the land before time, bro. This is what it is. The Middle East has always had unrest.
But the Palestinians are getting wiped out.
I don't even top of it.
Okay.
Palestinians are getting wiped out, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
do you know in the history of the world, people are always getting wiped out?
eradicated. Right?
Yeah, people are always getting eradicated. In the history of the world, so, America isn't the only place to have slavery, bro.
Oh no, for sure.
You see what I'm saying?
This is literally telling me I need to go.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
know
go.
This was
It's a very interesting
a
conversation.
very interesting conversation.
We'll save it for the
And
next time.
We've been chopping it up for a minute.
Yeah, brother.
Because I'm gonna see you.
Yes.
But it's always good to.
We'll put this
it's
on
always good to get
pause,
taste. I'm always trying to.
and
I'm
we'll
always trying
resume.
to learn. I'm always trying to learn more. I'm always trying to
Appreciate your country for what it does.
reach people.
Appreciate your country for
Oh no,
what it does. Because
I think I'm grateful that my parents brought me over here because obviously there's opportunity here.
yeah, appreciate that you get to go watch UFC. Appreciate that you get to go and fuck some pussy whenever you want to.
I just don't know how much. I just don't know. Like for me, it's all like how much longer will I be able to do that?
Until you die. It's their job to get you to believe that you have to spend all your money on things like preparing for war. But just like the Cuban Missile Crisis, you keep a country in fear of something, right? It keeps the stores empty, which means it keeps big business going.
And I'm guessing like my main thing is since the Civil War, we haven't really had to deal with like war in this country. Pearl Harbor was over in Hawaii, which is not mainland,
Do you believe?
right?
You believe another country would invade this country?
So
Oh yeah, 9/11 technically.
9/11 was an inside job.
Well, yeah, it was an inside job, but
To
like,
get us into the Middle East. Get us
but-
back over there to the Middle East.
But essentially,
Let me tell
we
you something.
haven't seen the terror of war really, right?
Bro,
Besides like on the camera.
it's because every country knows.
I know. I'm not saying I'm like I said. My thing is about people.
Yeah.
God-fearing man,
Let me tell you.
and like we only know one side of the story.
We are the most armed country on the face of the earth.
And that's
You have a point, yeah, for
and,
sure.
And that's what I was
A
trying
lot
to
of people don't know what war is that live
And
in
that's
the
what I was
United
trying to tell you
States.
about, like what I'm saying, like. Um,
What, when the people come over here with the bombs and all
no,
this?
no, no, no. That's what I was trying to tell you about. Like, yes, we spend the most of our budget on military defense, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we didn't do that for it to sit on a shelf.
No.
It's not intended to sit on the shelf.
No. That's why you go drop them shits in Iran and other countries.
Because money breeds war.
Yeah.
War breeds money.
Just like your roads and your schools, we need these things to happen. I'm sorry, brother. It just be like that.
Right. So like what I'm saying, when I think about it, it's just like I just try and sympathize with.
No. Ain't no sympathizing here.
People, we gotta save them. We gotta save them, man. We gotta
What?
save people.
No, hell no.
No.
You can't save everybody. So look,
My Bible says love everybody.
it does.
Everybody.
You are a great guy, but look, you know, it's tough out here, baby. We all can't pick from the tree.
I'm glad that I'm on this side. I'm glad I'm on this side, but
Be happy that you own the shit that's screaming New World Order and not in front of the motherfucker.
no, I'm totally grateful. I'm
Yes.
so thankful.
Yes.
But like I said, my job is to understand.
Others.
You don't know until you know. You don't know until you really see it, and then you're like, maybe this shit's not the way we need to be doing shit.
You're right, but the people in power will never change their mind.
Yeah, like maybe this is not the way we need to be doing shit. We need to be having different ways to get to the table.
No, man. No. You gotta rule with fear. If not, people will disrespect you. You see what I'm saying? They'll play with you. If you don't drop a bomb on a motherfucker, they gonna keep shooting them guns until you drop a bomb on the
I wonder
motherfucker.
how you how you really feel about everything going on in LA. You're from LA and all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how you really feel about what's going on?
You got to do your paperwork. There is no, I don't give a fuck where you from.
Yeah.
You got to do the process, dog.
Look.
It is what it is.
Look, I'm gonna table this. I ain't done with that.
I can't wait till you get back. 2 weeks. You got a week because I ain't cut your hair. So you got 1 week.
I'm out of town. That's why I should be back the week of July 7th.
Okay.
I might be.
That's a busy week for us all.
Yeah. He's funny.
Oh man, Jamie is hilarious. He will challenge every position in every situation.
I like that devil's advocate.
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna look at it in 1,000 different ways. See you later, mama. You have a good day. Yeah, but you gotta do the process, man. You can't come over here, thinking that you get to do whatever and not follow no rules. That's
Is that what it
bullshit.
started with?
Yeah.
Like being here legally or something?
Yeah. Yep. Being here illegally, it went from the Hispanic population and what's going on with ICE and all of that stuff. And then he compared it to the Black Lives Matter movement, and I was like, they don't correspond with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now what you see is, the belt done came off in this goddamn on country now, and people getting their ass whooped. That's what you see right now. They getting a thorough ass whooping, and that's just what it is. We got to get things back under control around this motherfucker. Hey, they've been shooting at each other for years over there in the Middle East. We've been telling these motherfuckers to stop for how long? How much blood gonna keep being spilt around this motherfucker? All right, y'all think we playing? All right, goddammit, I'm tired of this shit. B-2 bomber going over there and do your shit and drop the bomb. It's a bunker killer, actually. You build your bunker 300 feet deep. Okay, well, this motherfucker dig 200 feet and explode with 100 megatons of warhead. Think we serious now? You gonna stop your bullshit now? I would hope so. You better cease fire. What'd he say? Boy, you know what? I respect that motherfucker so much because he said they don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. Did you hear him? Lord have mercy. I liked every last bit of it. I'm sorry. Every last bit of it. Fucking right. Mel Gibson was fucking right when he said it's like daddy's come home and taking his belt off around this motherfucker. Goddamn right. We need some order around here. People running off, motherfucking going in bathrooms with little girls and shit. I identify as this, that, and the third. Get the fuck out of here. Male or female? Next subject, please. We gotta get off this rock before this shit blow up. And you talking about you motherfucker wanna I'm a male or a female. Ain't this about a bitch? We know the sun's supernova at some point in time. Ugh.
You mean like blow up or something?
Yeah, the sun will blow up and it'll end all life within it too.
Not in our lifetime, but you're right.
Yeah, not in our lifetime, but I would think, I would love for us to get closer to figuring out that situation to advance human life outside of the planet Earth. And I would love to know where we're going. I may not be able to be there.
There's a lot of unknowns. I read something the other day. I don't know how true it is, but it said that NASA's first tasked with exploring the ocean, and they found something down there that ended up steering them into space.
Shit.
And that's why the ocean. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this is how true it is, but
Portal in
it
the
said that's
ocean.
why the ocean is like 80 or whatever they say, 90% unexplored.
Yeah.
98%
Let's
unexplored.
end up out in outer space off the fucking planet, going through one of them wormholes.
It's weird. That's bizarre though.
But that's what I'm saying.
And now they're talking about extraterrestrial
Yeah.
beings living underwater or something.
Yeah. I just, when people get to saying how they don't like this, that, and the third about what's going on in our country, I'm like, well, homie, actually, if you really think about it, in the history of our country, this has been the most peaceful time in a long ass time. Okay? So we still got shit to deal with as a country. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get his point though. He's talking about bringing people together, humans as a whole.
I get that.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
This shit ain't gonna
they try to kill us,
Let's be
and we
real.
had a counter strike.
Thank you.
So we're just retaliating at this point.
Been telling motherfuckers to stop shooting at each other for years, bro. And they gonna keep going until there's nothing left.
It's a crazy world. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that bash my country and talk a whole bunch of shit about my country and all of that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm very well appreciative of the country that I live in because shit could be worse. Yeah, sometimes the fucking cops get on my nerves. He gave me a ticket just last week for having my phone in my hand. But I found out that's a new law. I broke the law.
That's been a law, man.
Okay.
I was about to say, when you first said it, I was like, man, well, that's illegal.
Okay, so I'm late to the party. You see what I'm saying? That's been a law, and I gotta fix my shit. You see what I'm saying?
The hands free.
Yeah, see? I ain't know nothing about this shit. You see what I'm saying? So,
That's fine. They're strict about that stuff in Chicago too.
Yeah.
They have like cameras that'll my granny was telling me about it. They can find out if you're on your phone. So I'm like paranoid whenever I go out there. In Georgia, everyone's on their phone.
Everybody.
It is illegal. There's a hands-free law.
There is a hands-free law. And see, I was
There's
gonna go
giant
there.
signs on the interstate. I can't believe you didn't know that.
Yeah, I ain't know that. Passed right by a state trooper. That motherfucker pulled me over. Hold up, bro. I pulled you over because you had your phone in your hand.
Yeah, they don't care at all.
Nah,
You
Georgia
can have
State.
a on your shoulder talking to someone hands-free technically. You're still not be on that phone.
Yep.
My dad gets a ticket every other month for that shit.
He gets a ticket every other month.
Yeah, I was like, Dad, you need to get window tint or something.
Yeah, for the hands-free law.
Yeah, he's in the fishbowl and driving
Yep.
around the most busiest places in Duluth and shit.
Oh yeah,
And wonders why he gets caught every time. I'm like, I passed him one day. I don't remember where we were. It was Swanee area. He was on a job, and I was running an errand or something. And just happened to pass him, and this man was on the phone, had it like tucked between his shoulder, and was reading a piece of paper, like a job paper, a work order.
He doing everything.
And driving, yeah. He's crazy. He got sticky notes on the windshield and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh damn!
Yeah.
Sticky notes on the windshield.
Oh, he's begging to get pulled over.
Yeah, he's definitely on his way.
He's a mess.
Definitely. I hear AJ up. I'm about to go tell him. He ain't fucking came down. He hasn't worked out in a while.
He's gonna make him work out.
First round matchup against Mount St. Mary's. He played only 22 minutes, but he did play. Made 14 points, went 6 for 12 from the field. As Duke coasted to that easy dub, John also 7 rebounds and 4 assists in the win. Surviving and advancing all the way to the Sweet 16 against Arizona. Flag had a 30-piece, 6 boards, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and a 7-point win over the Cats in over 5 NCAA tournament games. Flag averaged 21 points and 8 boards to lead Duke to the Final Four. Overall, Flag averaging more than 19, 7 boards, 4 dimes per game in that one season in Durham. They also became the first freshman in ACC history to lead his team in scoring, rebounds, and assists since freshman first became eligible in 1972-73. To the juice box, where the Fighters are taking on the Astros as two of the hottest teams.
Got to go. I already told your mama. And you going over there with Moon before you go back to the doctor. We getting down to the nitty and gritty. And I can't have you falling out of shape, AJ. The season is right here. You know I made the team run for 30 minutes? Yeah. 30 minutes out there. So please, I would hate for you to be coming in last. Okay? I'm not playing with the team this year, son. At all. What's her name? Aiden. Remember Aiden? I told everybody to run me the ball back in, right? He throw me the ball, you got to give me 2 laps. Chase did the same thing. Give me 2 laps. I'm not playing with y'all this year. You either listen or you will be running. Come on, let's get them sets going, man. How your foot? Looks pretty good. Like it's ready to go. You sure? Like, does it have any pain when you walk? Does it have any pain when you're running? Slight? Okay.
You see that? They were, the Arizona player, a fan got kicked out for taunting him about his mother's death.
Oh, that's messed up.
He's like out there on field crying.
The player was?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
I'm pulling you out of the stands.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna leave the game, and I'm gonna go right up into the stands, and I'm gonna beat your ass.
Take your jersey off.
Yup. No, I'll go up in there with the jersey. Let you know, I'll beat the fuck out of you, dog. Stop talking crazy. Talk about nobody's mother that passed away, dog. You crazy?
Yeah, that's wild. I think they're in Chicago, White Sox Stadium.
Damn it. Ray got the damn speaker.
When you look value at McDonald's, you'll get more than you expect. You and add a chicken for $1. Because premium,
3 sets, 5 sets. want to say 6 to 8 sets, but you got to do your sets, and we got to get on this bike. You got to pump them lungs. Go do what you got to do. Don't eat yet, though. Do not eat. Do not eat yet. Go doo-doo. Go do it, because I'm about to be down here working out too, sir.
But in one of his ways.
We got a second opinion. I won't let the team know. But first, when we took him to urgent care, they said he broke his fucking foot in 2 places.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
So I haven't posted that we went and got a second opinion, and the pediatric orthopedic told us that those cracks in those bones are absolutely normal because he hasn't fused yet. He's still a kid, so he has a really bad foot sprain, but
He like split his bone.
not necessarily. It just had the splits in the bones where they thought that he broke it was normal because
Like within normal range.
it's normal because kids' bones haven't fused together yet. So your daughter's x-ray will look the same as AJ's x-ray. The bones fuse as adulthood comes in.
So what, like they'll heal himself basically right now.
It's a foot sprain. The bones aren't cracked.
Okay.
They're just the urgent care dude didn't know what he was looking at because he's not a pediatric
That's
orthopedic.
insane. They be saying anything.
Dog, just to get the insurance.
They tried to tell me I had COVID right before my wedding, and I about blew my brains out. I was like, I do not have COVID. This is a sinus infection.
Yes.
I said I'm so positive. I ain't gonna get a second opinion.
I'm not.
And I went to like get an actual whatever. I don't remember how the testing worked, but they did a rapid test and tried to tell me I couldn't. Like, you should reconsider rescheduling your wedding. I'm like, my wedding is 3 days away. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there with COVID if nothing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a crazy thing to say to someone, but I went and got the real test, and that shit was negative, and there was no antibodies, like no COVID antibodies, so I'd never had it before. And like I called them back, I was so burnt up about it.
Yeah.
I called them back and I was like, hey, is nurse what's his face there?
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to let you guys know that I went and got a second opinion and got the actual test, and I just got the results back a couple hours before my wedding, but I'm negative and I don't have any antibodies, so y'all were tripping.
Yes. See, the doctors are in bed with the pharmaceutical companies, so they're gonna tell you anything to make sure you spend the money. Now, absolutely, we got a whole bill right here, because we gotta pay for this shit. I can only imagine what this bill is. It comes through to my wife all the time. I know this is AJ's bill. Boom.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. What was this for?
So my wife was, she's pregnant with our second right now, and she had a migraine that was going on for like 5 days. And like a couple of days is normal, like I get migraines too, but like it kept going and she was feeling nauseous all the time, so like we were just worried about the baby. So we took her to the ER and at Northside and Cummings, and just gave her like a migraine concoction or something, which is some stuff to hydrate you and things like that.
Yeah.
And it went away and stuff, and that's it. That's pretty much all we did. We were there for 2 hours in a dark room, and that shit cost $1,200.
$1,200.
I mean, I knew it was coming too, but let's see, you can't just go in the ER.
No, I know just going into the ER. Every time we go to the doctor and stuff like that, we get a crazy ass bill. Every time.
It's wild. It's insane, really. They're gouging.
And you have to pay that shit because it is on your record right there. If you haven't paid your medical bills and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, your insurance can drop, and that shit can get What?
A lot of other shit too. Can't get loans. And
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta pay your medical bills. That's why we say when any one of the kids is hurt, man, you gotta make sure your ass is hurt. For real, because we're gonna get charged rather something's wrong with you or not.
Right.
You're getting charged. That was 4 sets of how many? 4 sets of 12? Alright, jump on this bike. You know your bike trials is a bare minimum of 30 minutes, AJ. Bare minimum, 30 minutes.
That's good it's not broken. That would have been a sad ass day.
Man, tell me about it. I was depressed.
I broke my leg back when I was playing sports, and that's like 8 months at least.
Man. That's
Not only that, like everything's a process.
yeah.
You gotta bag your shit up every time you get in the shower. You need a stool in there. It's terrible. Terrible. You gotta sleep with your leg up.
Oh, yeah. We're just trying to make sure he can get back to the field, man. And then the thing is I don't want him to be so far out of shape once we get back to the field. We got to still have some remnants of what was going on before we, before we do it. You know what I'm saying? Before he get into battle mode. You go on the moon on Monday, for sure. That is, but see, he said he gonna rehab you. He gonna get you to rehab to get you back in swing. But we do not have a lot of time, AJ. Next week, when next week hits, we'll only have 7 weeks until the season starts. So we got 2 months basically to get you right. You gotta take it serious too, man. You've been off for a long time, dog. Right? Had a lot of time off. And we got to decide if we're going to Texas or if we're going to Florida. Really, I think it's wrong what we're doing. Hell no. Country, listen. You gotta make tough decisions, man. Every day.
I kept thinking he was about to come out with say something crazy back, like the way he was looking at you.
Yeah.
But he was really just wanting to hear your opinion.
Yeah.
But he was smiling. I was like, man, he's about to drop something on us.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought he was about to say something that was about to be just wild turkey. Yo, nice haircut. Thanks. Alan.
I got you turned me around earlier. I got hit with the what was it? The drill sergeant comment. I think I get it every time I come in.
Oh
here.
yeah, you get that every single time. I mean, like every time.
A little military with the fade.
Really at all, man. Work out with this dude. I'm gonna try to go out and go out for a nice little walk. Hopefully I get to walk.
Get out there before it's hot.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be better sweat it out.
Yeah, I do be sweating a lot. It's been a couple years since I've been able to get out there and do my cardio and then sit in the sauna. I think it's been like 2 or 3 seasons. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my weights, get on out there, do my walk, come back over here and sit in that sauna. It's Tuesday. Nothing too much going on today. Oh wait, today's Wednesday. Fuck. Damn. Got practice today. You going to practice today? You going to practice today? Huh? Come out there and see your team.
Potential trade into an actual one. Kristaps Porzingis is on the move again. Celtics trading into Atlanta. It's called a 3-team deal. Also involved with Brooklyn. Boston looking to save money. Sure,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take me a gnarly dude here in a minute.
I got flush the toilet again.
You got flush the toilet again?
Yeah, because there's still flushing.
Oh yeah?
Since it didn't flush properly.
Yeah, that's because everybody uses that toilet, so ain't no telling what got flushed down there.
Debit cards.
Debit cards.
Did you have that cup made right there in the corner?
Nah, somebody left that here.
It sounds like something you would say yourself.
And
I'm just reading it. I'm like, this motherfucker print that?
sorry, no hablo factardo, okay? Yes. Hey, what's your donation goal? I don't really have a donation goal. Yeah, Alan, a lot of other dudes banned you. I don't know. I think it was Mr. Stepper. But since then, we banned Mr. Stepper and we brought back all our people. Yeah, son. Come on down and do your workouts. The last couple days, you ain't been working out because I ain't been here, huh? You ain't worked out at all, did you? Huh? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, you gotta get ready. You want your daddy going crazy out there, yelling and everything else, huh? Those long ride homes in the car. You remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah, those long, quiet ride homes. And you know your daddy is mad as shit. You know it, don't you? Yep, I'm just not gonna say nothing to him right now. Just leave him alone.
You know what's funny?
What's up?
They're not going for 8 minutes already.
Yeah, you only got 22 to go. I gotta start cracking down on you, son. I've been real relaxed. Okay? In the past, I would have been crazy. The last couple of years, I've been, not really on you like that. So, I'm not trying to get crazy. Just do your work. Every man gotta work. Okay? If you don't work, you don't eat. That's in the Bible. Your form of work right now is what you doing in that school. Okay? That's your form of work. Why? Because you a man. You get me? See how your sister get to stay sleeping and all of that? Hey, guess what? Your mama gonna have to figure that out. The boys? Nope. You'll be happy when you're a super soldier later on. You can take care of yourself and do everything you want. Jump in your car when you want to jump in your car. Make them like this.
Gotta have that work ethic for when Pop's no longer here.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. What about when I'm not around no more? Then what? Never gonna work out? When I'm not around, you're not gonna work out? On your own? Remember, you still got a little brother at the end of the day. So, more importantly, we have to teach him because he's younger. Okay? So we have to lead by example. We can't just be talking.
That is my first 10 minutes on this one.
All right.
I think I already asked you, but you wouldn't want like an elliptical or something, right?
I would love an elliptical in here.
Like the thing that it's not like the bike. Yeah.
See, I would love that in here.
Well, I've been trying to get rid of it, so
How much?
I'll bring it. Nothing. I'll just
Oh,
bring it.
shit. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not using it. I haven't used it in years, so.
Fuck yeah. Bring that thing on in here. I'll take that space right out of there, you know what I mean? Open up some space for you.
I got you.
AJ could definitely use that for sure. Gotta put him in a completely different, because I want to get him a treadmill too. Once the treadmill get in here, it's really a wrap for real.
The treadmills, you can find those easy. People get rid of them.
Yeah.
I got mine for free. Someone said first come, first served, and
Oh shit.
it's like on the way.
I'm gonna move this chair and shit like that out. I mean the table and all of that out of here. Well shit, we getting ready to move out of this house anyway. We're gonna move out of here. We got until next August, so we only got a year here, and we're gonna buy our home.
Nice. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Be
It's
lit.
time for the kids. We're supposed to open up a new business, open up the barbershop or whatever. And after we open up the barbershop, that's when we get the move from here. So I gotta make sure I open that shop up real soon, so we can already be doing numbers.
Right. Well, you got the numbers. You can sat down, pull it all together.
Yeah.
You could easily show proof of business for a loan or something.
Yeah. Gotta pay the SBA. Owe me some money right now. So I hope the loan will minimum. Pay that shit for real. It's not good. Double up on my car payments though. I ain't gonna have to pay the interest. They want 12,000 in interest. Yeah, no, tell me about it.
What's that percentage? Like 14?
14%.
Man.
Yeah, it's real bad. Well, that's because I'm restarting the credit now. Remember, I filed bankruptcy and all that shit. So that's what they got me at. But it's gonna be okay. Once they wanted me to pay for this car for 6 years. I'm going to pay for that car for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I got 4%. I lucked out, but I doubled down on my payments.
Yeah.
I'll be done in January.
Yep. Oh yes. Ooh. Yeah, that back popping like that, that shit feels amazing. Sunday. Oh, LOL. I thought you gave up on going live. Nah, I ain't give up on going live. We don't go live Mondays and Tuesdays. And last week, we had a busy, man. We got all our people back now, Destiny. We going live. Can't give up when we got 5K subscribers and 1.4 million views. That says we gotta stay on. See, look, you forgot. We went live last week and we had a good time. It's a good thing. That means we just part of the life now. Huh? You said what?
I think that's Jeremy's up there right now.
Nah, I don't hear him. He's still asleep, ain't he?
What if that's not him now?
You've been sleeping in your bed a lot lately. I gotta get him his own. That's why we gotta move, man.
Sleeping on each other.
Yeah, they've been sleeping in there. Amy is sleeping there with his brother and his sister, so it's about time for Aramis to get his own bed set for real. Change AJ's room around. But I wanted to get a house where everybody got their own room. And my mom was like, no, you should just get a house where the boys can share a room. I'm like, no. Like, why do y'all, man, y'all got this mentality, dog.
That's how it was in that generation, though.
Yeah.
My dad shared a room with his brother, and my mom and all her brothers, they were in 2 rooms, I think.
Yeah, man. No. I feel like they should have their own shit now. They're old enough.
I shared a room with my brother up until, I think, right before in middle school, maybe.
Yeah. How many years you and your brother are apart?
3, 2,
Yeah.
close to 3.
AJ and Aramis, I think they're like 4 and 5 years apart. Yeah, so 5 years.
And then he embarrassed 5 years first.
Yeah? He was electing presidents around here. Every 4 years Ray got pregnant. Kinda missed the boat this year.
You were talking about another one at one point.
I was 36 now. I came to my senses. Can't start this over again. I'm almost
It's
free.
rough, man. I don't want to say I'm not looking forward to my second. I'm very excited.
But it's the crying at nighttime. It's the milk being made.
That newborn phase is not for the weak.
Shit, man, that first, what is that, 6 weeks?
And then still it's a while. You gotta just pray they're a sleeper and start sleeping through the night.
Yeah.
I think they take that night feed for like 2 months or something.
And Ray spoiled every last one of our fucking kids. So I let him sleep in the arm and shit like that. And I'm like, dude. That's why it took Aramis this long to fucking get out of our bed.
Yeah, we were straight with that.
In the arm, and then like the boob is right there. So it's like a pillow with more pillow and more pillow. It's like, oh my
that's
gosh,
mama
dude.
too, so you just they feel
and
safe.
Yep.
We put Scotty in her own room at 10 weeks, I think. I'm pretty sure it was 10 weeks.
Yeah. At first, was she having it? She wasn't having it.
She did fine originally. At that age, they digress. So,
Yeah.
like, they'll surprise you and be like, oh, it's not that bad. And then a week or 2 goes by, and then they decide, hey, I realize I like being held more or something.
Yep. And they start flipping the fuck out.
Scotty's almost, or not almost, she's like 2.5 now, but she went through a little phase where she just would always like say mommy daddy's bed, and we're like, no, we're not sleeping in our bed. So like now we'll take turns, lay with her for like an hour like trying to put her to bed. Like they won't leave her there.
Yeah.
So if she wakes up in the middle of the night and stuff, it's fine. You gotta cry it out or go back to sleep.
Do it. Know it to be true, man.
That's my first 20 minutes.
All right, you almost done, kid. 10 more minutes. Almost sweating a little bit. Gotta get some sweat going.
My arms are so screwed.
Yeah. I'm about to come over there and do some sets my dang on self this time. Got 2 months to get back.
You make it again?
Yes, sir.
You're on money today.
It's a good day. Make some, miss some. Yeah.
I appreciate you getting me in here.
No problem, brother.
Cash out cool. So the new we the colony, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Back popping. Woo.
You got more cuts today?
Uh,
Worked out.
I don't think so. What's today? Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Might have some more. I don't remember. Come on before I start.
I just locked my phone.
Yeah, I think I seen it from Twitter. Yeah. Before I start going to Uber or DoorDash.
Oh yeah. You told me about that. Still going good?
Yeah, pretty straight. I only need $30 a day, so simple. Yeah. For a good end of the week, extra 150, 200. Straight.
I respect for doing that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, $30 won't be worth it. But
It's some free time too.
I know you're good at saving money too.
Yeah. Keep money around.
Keep it around.
Yep.
It's a good thing.
Save you now, it'll save you later.
Well,
Always.
you want to be a man with no money.
Yeah, that's crazy. Craziness.
No money, no power.
Exactly. Gotta have power.
Take it easy.
You too, brother.
Later, AJ.
Gio.
Okay. All right, y'all. Been about 3 hours. Thank y'all for tuning on in. Me and AJ, we gotta work out. So we gotta get it going, y'all. Y'all have a good one. As always,
Please call me.